was brilliant. And we were psyched. And I remember I made sure when I was in the stadium to get to a television. I was in the Gatorade suite.
Nice.
I might have crashed it.
All right, everybody, welcome to Before the Growl. This is the part of the show we do before the show actually starts. Em is here. Ireland is here. I told Em, we're going to do Cinnaphile today, but I told Emily that what we need to do is make a list of people, politics, music, act, all that stuff, athletes, and have you and I do it directly like we used to do to see how many we can get in 60 seconds, like on a clock.
Right.
Variation, because we're like the only guys that could nail, like, Henry Kissinger.
Right.
Like, we can nail anybody.
Or, like, if you could do, like, one word.
Get
one word.
How many do you think we could do in 60 seconds? I think we could do 10.
Oh, no, we
I
can
think
do
you
more than 10.
Well, our record was 15.
No, our record was 20.
Oh, did we get
20?
we
got
got one
20.
every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Right?
I think you guys could get to, I'd take over under 10. I'd take the over.
Oh, definitely take the
What
over.
about over under 15?
Under.
Is it going to be
I
on
think it
Prize
lands.
Picks? I'm going to take more than 15 and a half.
Also, by the way, I saw Boogie Nights for the first time
Get
last
out of
night.
here. That's awesome.
Fantastic movie.
Yeah, isn't that great?
And by the way, Paul Thomas Anderson and Burt Reynolds hated each other. They almost got in a physical fight.
Yep.
During that thing.
And Burt Reynolds, I know he was nominated for an Oscar and all that stuff, but before that happened, he said he thought the movie was garbage.
Interesting.
I also heard that DiCaprio turned down the Dirk Diggler part.
I heard the same, yeah.
And then Mark Wahlberg
It's crazy to me,
in.
one more thing before we get to our game, is that, like, Mr. Uber Catholic does that movie. I'm like, oh, okay, Mark.
Well, he now regrets it. He now comes out and says, I wish I wouldn't have done that.
The person who was unbelievable in that movie was Julianne Moore.
Oh, my God.
So good.
Yeah.
The scene where she goes to the pharmacy and tries to pick up the drugs and they question her medication.
Yep.
Oh, my God.
And then also
when her kid calls the house.
Yes.
When she gets denied access to her kids, she goes to court and she's crying outside of the courtroom. Like, Julianne is fantastic in that movie.
She's
and if you like that movie, too, go see Shortcuts by Robert Altman.
Oh, it's very good.
She's also very good in that.
And by the way, and watch One Battle After Another, which is Paul Thomas Anderson's new movie coming out in a couple of
years. All right, here we go.
Which is DiCaprio, right?
DiCaprio, yeah.
All right, first one.
Okay. Professional wrestler became an actor.
John Cena, The Rock.
The Rock.
Okay,
Those
yes,
are
great.
cute.
Okay.
Male lead in the Twilight movies.
Oh, Robert Pattinson.
There you go. That was
my
good.
Boy, my boy.
Okay.
So far, we've gotten everything on one clue. You should be able to give her one.
I should be able to.
You want me to? I got one.
Do it.
Female lead in Silver Linings Playbook.
Oh, Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go. Hunger Games, too, is also a good one for me.
Oh,
all right.
So go first to him.
Yeah.
Okay. Kill Bill.
Oh, Uma Thurman.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
We've
this
got
is a good round.
This
is a good round.
If I could use her nickname, it
that
would
would
over,
be a giveaway.
But I'll just do that. Female lead in Made in Manhattan.
J-Lo?
Yeah.
I knew it. That is so funny. She is. I got it. She was in Walk the Line as
Reese Witherspoon.
Yes.
Okay. There you go.
I thought you were going to go Sweet Home Alabama.
Yeah.
Okay. She's seen that. So I'll just say he was the lead in My Left Foot. Very serious actor.
Daniel Day-Lewis. Yes.
Serious.
I've seen almost all of Daniel Day-Lewis' stuff.
I have too, yeah.
All right, we're still on one clue.
Okay.
All right, Mace, can you do it?
Yes.
Keep going.
Mad Max Fury Road Woman.
Oh, yeah, Charlize Theron.
Yeah.
There we go.
We've gotten one clue on all.
Yeah.
This is actually pretty tough.
For her especially.
Yeah.
Okay. He was, and still to this day, is probably the most famous actor or the best actor in the James Bond movies.
Oh, okay.
Take all the James Bonds, who was the best?
Pierce Brosnan?
No,
sorry.
Okay. Okay, how about you send one of ours to the hospital, we send one of yours to the morgue.
I don't know what that is.
I'll see if you ever saw the movie. He was
Sean Connery. He was,
Yeah, there you go.
He's
Yeah.
Celebrity Jeopardy.
Yeah.
That's what I would know.
Oh, there you Celebrity Jeopardy. That's right. That's tough.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, she would be more likely to get it than us.
I don't even know how to pronounce the name. I would say it is.
I'm trying to remember what's her most famous thing.
She's done everything, and I can't. I
can't even tell you anything she's been in.
I am totally blanked on this.
Can you tell what movie this image is from?
Oh, let's see.
No, did you look?
I haven't seen it. No. They have the movies underneath it.
I want to say she was in a movie called it's not Junebug, but it's like that.
Amy Adams.
No,
but it's not. It was just Amy Adams.
But it's one word and it's a female.
Irish actress.
Oh, Saoirse Ronan.
Yeah,
there we go. Lady Bird, Little Woman. There we go. All right, we got it. Okay.
So only Sean Connery took more than one.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I don't even know how to. Is it Saoirse Ronan?
Saoirse Ronan. Yeah.
Saoirse Ronan.
Yeah, and
Met her once. She's a delightful person.
I also watched All the President's Men last night too. I did All the President's Men and Boogie Nights.
All right. So what do you think of
What a double feature?
It's not the first time that I've seen it, but it's amazing. Every time I watch it, the ending shot of them with the typewriter as they're watching him get in the inauguration, and then the typewriter goes, you see all the counts against them. It's amazing.
Favorite super underrated Robert Redford movie, The Candidate.
Oh yeah, I want to see that next.
Oh, so good.
And I'm gonna
so
see the Natural
timely,
next.
I think.
Yeah.
Even now.
Right. But yeah,
I was thinking about going back and watching The Way We Were, but I got to get in the right sappy mood.
Oh yeah,
for
it's
it.
very sappy.
I like
Very
sappy.
Yeah. All right, there you have it. There's Before the Growl. Coming up next, we're going to do After the Growl, which is Mason and Ireland on YouTube and on your radio.
Wine for soccer season and beyond. Must be 21 plus. Please enjoy responsibly.
Water, power, comfort. NextGen protects it all with the Home Hero Bundle. Do you like the taste of your water? If not, get your free alkaline reverse osmosis system when you install whole home water filtration. Clean, healthy water every tap. Add a heater treater for just $4.99 to shield your plumbing from hard water damage. And when you bundle in HVAC or electrical service, you'll save 10% instantly. One call, one team, total home protection. Call NextGen 833-3-NEXGEN or visit nextgenaironplumbing.com today.
CSLB number 1011173.
Hey, it's Chris Morales. You know, we joke around a lot that I almost died, which I almost did. I had severe heart failure. That's when I went to a Providence hospital in the emergency room. And here's the thing about heart care. It begins with trust. That's why Providence takes the time to listen, understand, and earn yours before making any decision about your care. For me, if it wasn't for Dr. Cobb and Katie Cornella at St. Joe's in Orange, they made me trust them and they made me know. And my health and my life were going to be even better once I got out of the hospital. Providence, caring with compassion in Southern California.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/LA right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter.com/LA. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
What is it that makes the all-new Hyundai Palisade hybrid an incredible SUV? Is it the spacious interior that's comfy for the whole crew? Or the capability to go off-road? Maybe it's up to 600-plus miles of range. Is it the driver behind the wheel? What if it's all of that and more? What is it then? The all-new Hyundai Palisade Hybrid. So much more than just another SUV. Visit HyundaiUSA.com or call 562-314-4603 for more details. That's 562-314-4603. Buying a car or refinancing? Navy Federal Credit Union offers great auto loan rates, 90-day pre-approvals, and military discounts. Applying is easy, and you could get a decision in seconds. You could even refinance from another lender with Navy Federal and get a $200 bonus. At Navy Federal, our members are the mission. Find out more at NavyFederal.org/auto loans.
Credit and collateral subject to approval. Rates are subject to change and are based on creditworthiness. Refinance loan must be at least $5,000 to be eligible for the $200 bonus. Terms and conditions apply. Terms and conditions apply for military discounts. Navy Federal is insured by NCUA.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station.
ESPN 710, Los Angeles. Sports.
And it is the biggest show on the radio. Mason and Ireland is on for your Thursday afternoon.
Ireland. Best show on the radio.
Here we go, Thursday in the Hall of Famers. Dodgers win last night. And Dave Roberts doesn't take out a pitcher. How about that, folks? We'll recap the game, plus a day closer to USC and the Rams Thursday Night Football tonight. And, of course, producer Emily's here, producer Brian Cohen, the social team in the back. Fun and frivolity, as always.
Hey, I had no idea about your stand-up career. I'm really intrigued by that. Why don't we both put together a nice tight five and go head-to-head at the Comedy Store? What do you say?
No, I'm kind of out of that game, man.
Yeah. I was never in it, by the way.
Yeah, my big showstopper is so past its prime now. I used to read Penthouse forums in the voice of Howard Cosell, which nobody probably would know who that is, sadly, anymore. But it was a great bit at the time. In the late 80s, I killed, man.
I bet. Well, you're still killing every day at 9 a.m. here.
Sincerely, Rich, it's great to have you. Let's do it. The biggest show on the radio. Mason and Ireland, your Thursday afternoon right now.
Good afternoon.
Gang's all here. Let's go.
All here. Hang on a second.
So with that said, let's get this show on the road.
There you go, Ma. Ma's on vacation down in Florida now.
Wait a minute.
Really
she
excited.
voluntarily went to Florida?
Went to Florida, yeah.
Well, one of your brothers is down there, right?
No, he went back to Ohio. My mom and they've got a timeshare. They've got a timeshare.
Never buy a timeshare, people.
That's what I said, don't ever buy a timeshare. I hear too many ads about people who can get you out of your timeshare.
You will be using one of those ads to get out of your timeshare within 5 years.
Yeah, it's amazing. I don't know. We got a presentation for, when I say we, I mean Juan. Got a presentation to save like $500 off the bill at our last hotel.
If you would enter into a timeshare?
If we just have the meeting, you know how they give you the thing for having the meet. Brian, have you done the thing for the
all
meeting?
Over Vegas, and they always stop you. Oh, here's $200 if you come for 2 hours, kind of
watch
deal.
a presentation.
Right,
yeah. Never.
Nope, I've never been duped. I've never been deemed wealthy enough to have a timeshare.
Yeah. It's anyway. Mom's at a timeshare. Good for her. I hope they're having fun. Exactly. So, how about having some fun with the Dodgers last night?
Thank God Dave Roberts has a heart. Blake Snell came out to get Blake Snell, and Blake Snell said, "Get out of here.
Yep.
I'm finishing the inning."
Blake Snell,
and Dave said, "All right.
Yep.
Go for it."
Blake Snell, 7th inning, walked a couple of guys, and Dave Roberts came out. And actually, Alex Vesia started trotting in from the bullpen, and then they had that quick conversation, and then Dave waved Vesia off, and
was very happy to see that, because you made the argument, yes, and this isn't, stop me if I'm putting words in your mouth, this isn't necessarily what you would do, but it's what you think the Dodgers would do. You think they're pulling all these guys even in the postseason?
No, I think they're not. I said this yesterday. Shohei is a different category than everybody else. When your bullpen is that bad, I want 7 from Glass now. I want 7 from
I'm
Snell.
talking about, what about, if last night was a playoff game?
Right.
I would have let Snell come out and pitch the 8th.
Yeah, I probably would too.
And same thing with Yamamoto, and same thing with Glass now. I'm in no hurry to get to that bullpen.
Those guys, though, have been stretched out all year long. I think you can run them for even a complete game. Snell last night, Snellzilla, as they like to call him, he was on fire. Now, he said when he came out of the game and left, and after the game said, I don't like to let the relievers finish my inning. And sure enough, he got out of it last night. Dave trusted him, and that's something that doesn't always happen. Dave said when he went out to the mound, he was kind of like, well, maybe not. I'll see. And ultimately, it was Snell who I think said, please. Did he not say, please let me stay in?
He did. He said himself that when he was asked by Dave, he said, please let me finish a sitting. And yeah, like Dave said, he usually goes out there 99.9% sure of whether or not he's going to pull a guy. He said last night he was 50-50 with Snell just because of how good he's been pitching. But that pitch count is getting up. And again, Snell does get injured.
Yep.
And you don't want to risk that.
No, you don't want to risk it. But once you get to the postseason, I say you let everybody. Because you know what? If Snell is hurt, if Snell blows up for next year, you still maybe have a chip for this year, and it's worth it to get the chip right now.
Well, that's why I would pitch Shohei past the 7th inning.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't. I'd follow what doctors say on that.
But every doctor's going to say, of course, these guys can blow out their arms. They're one pitch away from blowing out their arms. Glasnow gets hurt every year.
But it is, it's Elatraj, the guy that cut on him, who's collaborating with him. I just think Shohei's in a different category. Let everybody roll except Shohei.
Let me challenge you on that a little bit. Okay. The reason you're paying him $700 million
is to hit 51 home runs?
No. It's to win the World Series.
Yes. Okay, yeah.
So isn't the whole season basically a ramp up? So when you can deploy him in the postseason, he's at full throttle?
Yeah, he's not at full throttle.
He says he is.
Yeah, but he didn't fight to stay in the game.
Right, because he's too nice of a guy. But I think in the I got a weird feeling, man. I think in the postseason, all these starters are going longer.
I don't disagree.
You do or you don't?
Don't disagree.
You think they are going to go longer? I think that you may see Yamamoto, Glasnow, and Ohtani pitch into the 8th inning. And if they aren't on a high pitch count, maybe even the 9th.
So I think the issue, though, comes with seeing the same lineup for the third time. That's why Snell was pulled in the World Series.
Yeah, that worked
against
out.
the Dodgers.
Yeah, but that was Kevin Cash being overly cautious. He was stupid.
2 times through the lineup and you're
with
done.
Great hitters, playoff hitters, seeing the same guy a third time when he's weaker than when he started that game could mean they take advantage of that in the 8th inning when they see him again.
But ask yourself this, Emily. Would you rather have Shohei Ohtani, Yoshi Yamamoto, or Glasnow pitch in third time through the lineup, or would you rather go to that bullpen?
I think right now it sounds great to have the starter see that guy third time,
right.
But I feel like it's more in the
If the choice is third time for the starter or one of these people, Tanner Scott, Kirby Yates, or Blake Trinan, what are you doing? Because to me, this is an easy decision.
You have a compelling case. Yes.
Yes,
it does sound nicer to have Yoshi there.
Hey, this just came down, and I want to Mace, you've gone to some SC games this year, right?
Well, there's only been 2. So, yeah,
you went to one.
The first one.
And you still work in the SC broadcast, or do you not?
I do the Rams broadcast, but I did go to one SC game this year.
Yeah, Em and I went to the first game of the year.
So Lincoln Riley and Chad Bowden just issued this statement.
Okay.
I won't read the whole thing because it's too long, but you'll get the gist of it.
Okay.
Trojan family. This week, our team returns to the Coliseum for our Big Ten home opener. The start of the season's been successful, but we all know that our biggest battles lie ahead, and winning them all requires more from all of us. More unity, more sacrifice, more effort, more energy, more togetherness, more from every Trojan, those on the field and in the stands. And he goes for 3 paragraphs explaining how the people in the stands basically aren't doing their part.
So it's co-signed by Chad Bowden and Lincoln Riley?
Lincoln Riley first and Chad Bowden. I'll read you some more stuff out.
He's calling out you, Mace.
Yeah, no. I'm
on Saturday. I think it's because it's a late start, too. And so guys like you were probably thinking about not going.
Look, that game I'm officially calling the Stoned on the Couch Bowl.
Okay. So because of the Stoned on the Couch Bowl, I think that's why they issued this statement. Okay, how about this? To our students, you are the tip of the spear. You lead the charge, and we feed off of your energy. The earlier you arrive, the longer you stay, and the louder you scream, the greater our chances at victory. On Saturday, we need you to bring the juice for 4 quarters.
Bring the tip.
We will do the same.
Yeah.
Our team is strong. Saturday night presents a tremendous opportunity. It will be late. It will be dark. It will be a battle. But if we work together, it'll be unforgettable. See you Saturday at the Coliseum.
I don't remember ever getting a note like this.
I don't remember any team ever calling out their fans like this.
Yeah.
I actually don't mind it.
I don't either.
I think the Rams have put it out, hey, Rams fans show up. They've wanted to be like, hey, let's take over SoFi. But I don't know if the Rams themselves put out
that statement.
Bruce Feldman, who is the best college football reporter in the country, will join us tomorrow. He'll know if any school has ever done this. Maybe other schools have done it, and we just haven't been here. But Bruce will know.
By the way, I don't think it will. Well, I mean, go to the game Saturday night.
Yeah.
Be there
But
and
it's
be the
LA.
You say as someone who has no intention of going to the game.
But then I think when the crowd really ramps up is the Michigan game in 2 weeks, which is going to be not at 8 o'clock. It's going to be at a reasonable time.
Right now, I'm telling you, I don't know if it'll be alone or part of a parlay, but I'm taking USC in that Michigan game. I don't think Michigan can stay with USC.
No, I don't either. I think
USC should have beat them last year.
Yes, I agree. By the way, there is some news. There were some Vegas odds on Davey O'Brien Award and Fred Biletnikoff Award.
Is that quarterback and receiver?
Correct.
Okay.
So the favorite right now for the Davey O'Brien Award.
Can I guess?
Yeah.
Carson Beck, Miami.
No, it's Jaden Maiava.
Interesting.
Beck is number 2.
Okay. And then
at wide receiver, the favorite is Jeremiah Smith from Ohio State, who's elite.
Okay. And that kid in Alabama is really good, too.
Makai Lemon is second.
Okay, good.
So
USC
is starting to get some acclaim.
As we learned with Carson Palmer, and we learned with Matt Leinart, and we learned with Reggie Bush, awards come when the team is really, really good.
Yep.
When you're playing for when you make the playoff, when you're playing for championships, all of a sudden, here come the Heismans, here come the Davey O'Briens, here come the Biletnikoff Awards. So, if USC continues to win, I think Maeva and Lemon stay right at the top of that list. It's when they start losing that even if those two guys' performance doesn't change, for whatever reason, they tend to give those awards to guys on winning teams.
Especially with the schedule that they had this year, they had the opportunity to play in these huge games. They have really good opponents left on their schedule, so they have the opportunity to get up on this awards list.
We should say it's Michigan State Saturday night. Next Saturday is Illinois, and the following Saturday is Michigan. I think that's the way it lines up. Illinois is really good.
Yeah, they're number 9 right now.
Number 9, really good team on the road at Champaign. That's going to be a real test. I think they will win on Saturday.
All right, coming up next, I have a suggestion for who UCLA should hire as their coach.
Oh, good.
And I think all three of you are going to hate it.
Good.
And I actually think it's possible.
Okay.
So we'll give it to you next.
That is coming up next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
When it comes to food, the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show doesn't mess around.
Have you ever fallen asleep at a restaurant?
Fallen asleep.
Fallen asleep, not passed out.
Okay,
fallen
now that
asleep.
you clarify a little bit, I have never fallen asleep at a restaurant.
Never had food coma.
No,
never had
there's
to put your head
food,
down.
and I'm having a good time. No.
From food comas to football, buffets to baseball, DeMarco and Travis are the perfect recipe for your afternoon drive.
We used to take over all you-can-eat places and stay there all day. Yeah,
You
it was
can
a
do
food
that?
act. Like $8, we'd eat all day, literally.
Whether you're at work, on the road, or recovering from your own food coma, hang out with the guys.
Crushing Kung Pao chicken all day long.
All day.
Orange
Find the
chicken.
booth, lean over, get some sleep, wake up, eat some more.
Mongolian beef.
Right,
Again.
right. Bring it around
Again.
Another round, please.
Yes,
Cashew
all day.
chicken.
The DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. Weekdays from 3 to 6 p.m. on 710 ESPN, the ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you expect your insurance company to be there for you, but often they look for ways to underpay your claim. If you're feeling abandoned, pushed to use low-rated contractors, or ignored after years of loyalty, we protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for. Contact Avner Gatt, one of California's largest public adjusting firms. Visit avnergatt.com or call 818-917-5256. With a team that has the industry's know-how, including experience from the insurance side, Avner Gatt is ready to fight for you. With over 20 years of experience, they offer a free initial consultation and have the largest network of experts to evaluate your damages. Remember, size, experience, and expertise matter. Don't let your insurance company leave you in the dark. Call Avner Gatt, 818-917-5256, or visit avnergatt.com today. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
Craving that beach vibe? There's an Islands restaurant near you with all your favorites. Crafting your perfect Islands moments with classic burgers, fresh cut fries, local brews, and never-ending summer drinks. Visit your local Islands restaurant.
Sure, I'll admit it. Fantasy football is my jam. Is that still a thing people say? Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Bring your A game and watch the big games all season.
Number 2.
Claim your retro peace diffuser September 23rd when you earn 500 points on your rewards card.
And the number 1 reason.
Nothing but a good time when Bret Michaels brings his Rock the World Tour to Morongo, November 21st.
Morongo, good times.
John Ireland here for Blue Ice Huckleberry Vodka, crafted with real mountain huckleberries, Idaho State fruit. Think blueberries, but richer. Try pairing it with lemonade. So refreshing. Blue Ice Vodka, because taste matters.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to the end of summer sale at AutoZone. We're celebrating the end of long days and short nights with big deals for a short time, like car wash. Right now, you can save 20% on the Armor All Complete Car Wash Kit. Need new brakes? Duralast brake pads are free with the purchase of Duralast rotors. We've also got oil deals and more. We're ending the summer right with the end of summer sale at AutoZone.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
This is Joe Budden. You and I make decisions every day, but on Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. So I'm here to make sure you don't miss any of the daily fantasy action this football season with Prize Picks, where it's good to be right.
Download the Prize Picks app today and use code PLAYNOW to get $50 in site credits after you play your first $5. That's code PLAYNOW to get $50 in site credits after you play your first $5. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
And it is Mason and Ireland, the OGs of LA Sports Radio.
Like, that's the problem in the world, is there aren't enough happy shows, fun shows.
Mason and Ireland.
710 ESPN.
Please, please, please. John, you know who this is?
Let me hear it.
Okay, here it comes. I bet you have this in your workout class. I know you don't.
This is Sabrina Carpenter. Bingo.
Yeah, you're right.
Who, by the way, is going to host and be the musical guest on the 4th episode of SNL.
Oh, I didn't even hear the names come out yet.
They released all the first one is the season premiere is Bad Bunny with Doja Cat.
Excellent.
Great.
The second week is Amy Poehler.
Nice.
The third week, I can't remember, and the fourth week is Sabrina Carpenter. But I'll look it up.
When does the show premiere for this year?
Soon.
Soon, yeah.
And by the way, the artist with Amy Poehler as role model, who has the song Sally, if you've heard it.
Yeah.
But that's going to be fun.
Yeah.
October 4th.
October 4th. There you go. It is coming up fast. Oh, you know what I
Bad
watched?
Bunny, Amy Poehler. Oh, and Sabrina Carpenter. So she's the third one. Those are the only ones they introduced.
By the way, last night I watched the most terrible show in history. The most terrible show in history, and I will watch episode 2 and on. John, you know what it is? The morning show. I think it is so bad. I think it is
disagree with
so
you about
unrealistic.
this. No
I think it is
spoilers, though. I
so
wanna see
campy.
that.
I'm not going to spoil it, but I think they all do their worst acting way over the top.
Yeah, I like the morning show.
Oh my God, I hate watching
It's a soap
that
opera.
thing.
It's a soap opera.
Yeah, it's just I hate watching that. All right, so John, you have an idea.
Okay. Now, the person I'm going to suggest, you guys are all going to go, oh, really?
Yeah.
But I want you to consider this.
Okay.
Lives in Los Angeles.
All right.
Has unfinished business as a coach. And because he's got baggage, I think he might come for UCLA's price. You know who I'm talking about? Mace, I'm particularly interested in what you will think of this suggestion.
Okay, tell me.
Urban Meyer.
Huh.
What do you think, Em?
I think he's a great college head coach. I think that he would.
If he would take UCLA's money, if UCLA could set the terms of the deal, isn't that a little bit of a no-brainer?
Yeah.
He could, if anybody could resurrect UCLA, I feel like Urban Meyer could.
Brian, what do you think?
I think they would be in the news a lot more, which, brings some attention to them.
Which is exactly what they need to raise NIL money.
In that case, it would work for college, yes.
Right? Mace,
I
your
think it would
thoughts?
absolutely work.
Really? I thought you guys were all going to say, no, that
By
guy.
the way, what is his, aside flaming out as the head coach at Jacksonville, what is the rest of his baggage?
Just the Florida stuff with Aaron Hernandez and all those guys.
I mean,
they have.
He's not the first person that presided over a team with no, what do they call that? Institutional control.
I think Jaguars should be kicked his kicker And then he also, flirted with that girl at the bar when he's married. And
yeah, but
flirting's not a crime.
His hand was somewhere.
In the day and age we live in, I think all the off the field stuff is more palatable. People are more likely to accept
people don't care.
I mean, the governor of California has a scandal like that. The president of the United States has scandals like that. I mean, it's more acceptable now.
Yeah.
I think it's the relationship with the players. The kicking of the kicker and like how he talked to professional players didn't work in the professional level.
He didn't know who Aaron Donald was.
Yeah, but the way he talks to college players must have been very successful. He must come across as very my way or the highway. I'm Urban Meyer. I'm running this program.
I'm pretty sure every school he's coached at, he's had a double-digit win season.
Yeah, no question.
Bowling Green, Utah, Florida, Ohio State, and at Florida and Ohio State, he won national championships, 2 of them at Florida.
Yeah.
And then got to Ohio State and won it again. That it's you know what it is? It's the football equivalent of hiring John Calipari.
Right.
And I would do it if I was UCLA. I would absolutely do it.
My one pushback is that since he stopped coaching at the college level, NIL has drastically changed how players relate to their coaches. So it's much more like a professional program. And I think a lot of players with the my way, the highway style that Urban Meyer might have will just transfer out and not want to. They don't necessarily want to play for these guys that are so strict and controlling, like almost like dictators of their own school.
So the one thing I'll say here is that it is pointless to hire Urban Meyer if you are not going to hire a top end, one of the best college football general managers in the country. You need a general manager. Urban Meyer does not want. This is one of the reasons why I'm so high on USC this year. Is a lot of the stuff that Lincoln Riley had to do last year and before that, organizing NIL, figuring out who gets what and all that. He's now got somebody doing that for him. He can focus on coaching. He can be a great coach now because all the rest of this stuff is off of his plate. Urban Meyer would need one of those guys, I think, to be successful.
Right. And if you look at his tree, I mean, you're talking about who's the guy at UNLV? Dan Mullen.
Yeah, Dan Mullen.
That they may hire. Dan Mullen was Urban's right hand for 5 or 6 years.
Yep.
So why get the Xerox copy when you can get the original? You know,
why not?
It just seems to me that you got to at least have a conversation. Maybe he wouldn't take their deal. Maybe he would come in and say, I want Lincoln Riley money, I want $10 million, and UCLA says, all right, see ya.
Would it not be unlike UCLA going after Chip Kelly, though? It's like a similar thing, a guy who rides a high of the places that he's been.
A little bit.
And then you come to UCLA, and it's just a pit that you can't get out of.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it may be, you're right. He may be, when you're in a hole, stop digging. It may be one of those kinds of programs where the more you do, the less you come up with. By the way, it's interesting. I just noticed this. So USC's athletic director, Chad Bowden, came from Notre Dame.
He's not the AD. He's
general manager. Yeah. UCLA's got a general manager. He was Chad Bowden's assistant general manager at Notre Dame. So this guy comes from sort of the same lineage. Maybe he is a guy that can make it work. Couldn't with Deshaun Foster, but if you put a name in there like Urban Meyer, maybe it works. Now, tomorrow we're going to have Bruce Feldman on the show, who is your neighbor.
Yep, two doors down.
Guy you
Great
normally
guy.
say, you would normally say, hey, can I borrow a cup of sugar? And who's going to be the next head coach at UCLA?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's our entire relationship in 15 seconds.
So he's got an article coming out tomorrow.
Yeah, and I don't know.
But you don't know what's in it.
I don't know what's in it. Yeah, but
that's a tease.
He will join us tomorrow at 2:30. We'll be at Total Wine and More. But he'll join us tomorrow at 2:30, and we'll get his thoughts on all this stuff. And I'm sure he'll have some thoughts on Urban because he sits next to him on the set at Fox.
That's right.
So maybe he'll have, and maybe Bruce will say no interest from either side.
Yeah, right.
He'll know.
Okay.
So that's coming tomorrow.
Let's create a little room for Matthew Berry. If you've got a fantasy football dilemma, should I play this guy? Should I play that guy?
This or that?
This or that is what it is. 877-710-ESPN. 877-710-ESPN. The talented Mr. Roto is going to join us coming up next. Get ready for Week 3, NFL Sunday for the Rams against the Eagles. That is tonight with Rams All Access on ESPN LA, presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. The voice of the Rams, JB Long, Rams Super Bowl champion DeMarco Farr, get you set up. Everything you need to know for kickoff on kickoff Sunday. This show is on tonight at 6 p.m. here on 710 ESPN. Rams All Access, presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, official California gaming and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams. All right, Matthew Berry's coming up next. In the meantime, this is an ad by BetterHelp. All right, so we're all having fun, right? It's football season, baseball playoffs coming up, all that stuff. We're all juiced and amped. Maybe you're struggling. Maybe you're having conflict at work, or you're depressed, or you've got anxiety, whatever that happens to be. Let me tell you something. I've been through it. Everybody's been through it. I went through really tough stretches in my life, and the thing that got me through was therapy. And BetterHelp is the largest therapy online platform. They've served over 5 million people globally. They've got over 30,000 therapists. It's convenient. You can join a session with a therapist at the click of a button. They will help you fit therapy into your busy life. Plus, you can switch therapists at any time. You want to find the right therapist. Find the one with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month of therapy at BetterHelp.com/timeout. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/timeout. BetterHelp.com/timeout. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Denis Bouanga has etched his name into LAFC club history.
Shot and in! Denis Bouanga is LAFC's top scorer all time!
Congratulations, Denis, on passing Carlos Vela and becoming LAFC's all-time leading scorer.
Oh, Denis, you celebrate, young man!
And Bouanga is not done yet. More history, more goals, more memorable moments still to come. Right here on the home of the black and gold, 710 ESPN.
Chris Morales here. So many things, big and little, make you uniquely you. Your hobbies, dreams, career, family, and more. Addiction to drugs, including opioids and stimulants, can strip these away from you. This National Recovery Month, recover your life. Choose treatment for drug addiction and get back to what matters most. Find a provider and proven treatment option that's right for you. Recover you at choosechangeca.org.
Hey, it's Cap. Is it time to downsize? Selling your home doesn't have to be a hassle. Not with Seller's Advantage. You can skip the agents, commissions, and costly repairs. By the time you pay for repairs and agent fees, you could have already sold your home for a fair, competitive price without the worry of the deal falling through. Here's what Chris Chavez, a real Seller's Advantage customer, had to say, and I quote, "Seller's Advantage was definitely the best company I've worked with. They offered me more than I expected, and the whole process was great. They were helpful, always answered the phone, and willing to help. I can't say enough about the experience. Much better than going through a realtor," end quote. Thank you, Chris. Get your free, no-obligation cash offer today. Call Seller's Advantage at 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-AS-IS, 888-397-2747, or visit sellersadvantage.com.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
Hey, this is Rich Eisen.
And ESPN LA is the new home of the Rich Eisen Show in the Southland.
Bill Burr, what'd you think of Bill Belichick's first game as head coach of North Carolina?
What'd you think of Joe Namath on the Rams? What'd you think of Johnny Unitas on the Chargers? What happened to that guy?
The home of USC football, and now the home of the Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, 710 ESPN, and always on the new ESPN LA app.
Every great team has its core players, but when the season gets tough, adding the right free agent can make all the difference. The same goes for business. At Robert Half, we found that 67% of companies surveyed plan to increase their use of contract talent to handle workload peaks and backlogged projects. With Robert Half's specialized recruiters' experience, combined with our award-winning AI, you can quickly find the skilled candidates you want. At Robert Half, we know talent. Discover how we can help at roberthalf.com/talent.
This is the story of the one. As a custodial supervisor at a high school, he knows that during cold and flu season, germs spread fast. It's why he partners with Grainger to stay fully stocked on the products and supplies he needs, from tissues to disinfectants to floor scrubbers. All so that he can help students, staff, and teachers stay healthy and focused. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hi, this is Devontae Adams of your LA Rams. The biggest show on the radio, this is Mason in Ireland. LA's mega sports station, 710 ESPN. Listen to every Rams game on the all-new ESPN LA app.
All right, it's time for a little this or that. Joining us right now, the guy who knows more about fantasy football than anybody in the history of the world. We virtually invented it. Matthew Berry is online. Matthew, welcome. How are you, man?
Mace, I'm good, my friend. How are you?
Everything is good. I want to let you know we've got 15 people teed up for a guillotine league. We're going to do the draft on Tuesday.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, can't wait. And Guillotine Leagues with an S, plural, is the website, right, Matthew?
Yes, guillotineleagues.com. There's also there's also an app as well that you can do it on. So yeah, we're looking forward to it. It's great.
Do you have any advice for Emily? She's the commissioner of this league.
I do. Here's the advice. Well, you want a commissioner advice or advice about playing in this particular format?
Commissioner advice.
Commissioner advice is like just be organized, communicate everything as well. Make sure that people can contact you if you need to pause during the draft or. Just you have to rule with an iron fist, Emily. Like just if you're like, listen, there's no do-overs, fine. If what's the dues? You got to pay that. Whatever it is, just rule with an iron fist. Just be clear and concise.
I'm good at that.
Yeah, she is very organized. I think we're in good hands.
So for people who don't know,
good. Don't let Mason bully you either. That's the other piece.
Yeah, that's good advice.
I'll try.
For people who don't know, Matthew is a longtime Washington, used to be Redskins, now Commanders fan. That's his team. What do you know, Matthew, about Jaden Daniels? If you have him on your roster, do you play him I guess they're probably going to announce it a day or two before the game, or will they? What do you think about all that?
Yeah, listen, Marcus Mariota is the backup, and I will tell you that when he was, while no one is Jaden Daniels, the Commanders have done a good thing here, which is they've gotten a quarterback that has a similar skill set as Jaden Daniels in terms of the mobility. He played last year. Mariota played one game against the Cowboys, and actually I thought he looked really good. He looked pretty good as a starter. So he's a good fit. He's been in this offense now for a little while. It's a home game against the Raiders, and I think the way you attack Las Vegas is through the air. Through the first 2 weeks, they have a bottom 5 pass defense. I'm not really impressed with the secondary. So I think if I had Jaden Daniels, what I would do is, if you could, grab Marcus Mariota, and then you will obviously know before the game. But I think whoever starts for the Commanders should have a good game at home. Remember, Washington was the Thursday night game last week, so they've had 10 days to prepare for the Raiders, who are traveling on a short week. They played the Monday night game late.
So I don't like being selfish on this particular segment because we got lines full. People want to know this or that, but I want to ask you 2 this or that's that I have.
Go for it.
Okay. Caleb Williams or Kyler Murray?
Caleb Williams not close. It's the Cowboys. You know what I mean? Like the Cowboys are just absolutely brutal in terms of their secondary. Right. So far this year, Dallas is 30th in pass defense, and they're giving up the 4th most yards per pass attempt. It's an over/under 50.5, which is the second highest game on the slate. I mean, Russell Wilson just scored over 24 fantasy points against them.
Okay, Jamison Williams or Travis Hunter? Hunter's off to a really slow start.
I'm going to go with Jamison Williams.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Jamison Williams. I mean, honestly, Travis Hunter makes me a little nervous, if I'll be honest with you. Like, he just didn't play a ton of snaps last week, right? And just, I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. Jamison Williams, it's just like, by the way, Jamison Williams obviously playing on Monday night in that game against the Ravens. That's a 53.5. Over-under, that's the highest on the score. I think I want as much of that Ravens-Lions game as I can get because I think it's going to be a shootout.
There you go.
All right, let's get some calls in here. Alex in North Hollywood. Alex, what's your question for Matthew Berry?
Hey, Matthew, for my flex, would you do T. Higgins or DeAndre Swift?
T. Higgins. I get the question. I know the concern of course, Jake Browning under center, and DeAndre Swift is getting all the run. and it's the Cowboys, whose defense hasn't been great. But I just don't feel like he's really explosive. That DeAndre Swift just doesn't look explosive to me. And I don't know. I just think that game might turn into an air yard shootout. So I'm going to go with T. Higgins.
Okay.
Carlos in Oxnard. Hey, Carlos, what's your question for Matthew Berry?
Yeah, for tight end, I got Jake Ferguson or Kyle Pitts.
Oh, good God. Yeah, I mean, could you? Is there a chance you could find like Juwan Johnson on
could you play Steve Mason instead? Yeah, that might be better.
Yeah. I'm going to go with Jake Ferguson though. Again, I'm going to go with Jake Ferguson against the Bears. Like Kyle Pitts actually might not be bad. Like they're actually starting to look at him a little bit more, and they're playing the Panthers. But I'm going to go with Jake Ferguson. I think Dak has an awesome game. I have Dak as a top 5 play, and so you're just hoping Ferguson maybe gets a touchdown there.
All right, I got a couple on my team, Matthew. Patrick Mahomes or Justin Herbert?
I think I'd actually go with Herbert, man. Like he's been playing so well, and just Mahomes he doesn't have enough. I think you can't screw this up. I mean, I get it. Mahomes is playing against the Giants, so I mean, I have both guys as QB1s this week. Chargers playing the Broncos.
Broncos have a really good defense.
I changed my mind. I want to go with Mahomes.
Yeah,
I'm going to go with Mahomes just because I forgot the Broncos were on the Chargers schedule. Sorry about that.
No worries. No, I'm glad. Okay, Quentin Johnston or Keon Coleman?
Yeah, Keon Coleman to me. I'm worried that QJ, because he runs so many routes on the perimeter, that he's just going to see a lot of Pat Surtain. So to me, I think the answer is Keon Coleman tonight against the Dolphins secondary that just seems out to lunch.
Devontae Adams or Hollywood Brown?
Devontae Adams.
Okay. Let's get David in L.A. in here. Hey, David, what's your question for Matthew Berry?
Hey, Matthew, I actually have a trade question. I'm trading away Baker Mayfield for Chase Brown. Am I winning the trade or losing?
Depends on you can't answer that in a vacuum. It depends on sort of what does your running back room look like? What's your starting lineup look like now versus what it looks like after the trade? If you're telling me you have a very good quarterback, then sure. But if you're telling me you're going to be starting some dumpster fire at quarterback and you already have 2 good running backs, then probably not. So, I mean, who's going to be your starting quarterback if you trade away Baker Mayfield?
I have Matthew Stafford.
Yeah, see, I mean, I think I'd rather stick with Baker Mayfield. All due respect
Baker's
to Matthew Stafford. He's a much better NFL quarterback than fantasy quarterback.
Yeah, Baker is a great fantasy quarterback. Really, really good. AJ in Fountain Valley. AJ, what's your question for Matthew Berry?
Hey, Matthew. I am a fortunate Jordan Mason owner, so I feel like I have to start him this week. So now my question is, do I bench DeAndre Swift or one of either McMillan or Mike Evans?
Wow, that's a really nice problem to have. Swift, McMillan, or Evans? Wow. Here's what's great. I don't think you can screw this up. I mean, I have Evans, McMillan, and Swift all inside the top 20 at their position. I prefer Evans to McMillan. I have Evans at 16, McMillan at 18.
They're close.
And then, I have Swift just inside my top 20. So if it's full PPR, probably go with the wide receivers and bench Swift, as we talked about. But if it's not full PPR, then I think I would bench McMillan just because I think the Panthers have the lowest scoring team. I think McMillan has the least chance at a touchdown of those 3 players.
All right, here's some Twitter ones from Russell. Should I start Jaylen Warren or Bill Crowley Merritt in my flex? That's the Commanders running back and the Steelers running back. Who do you like better?
Yeah, Jaylen Warren for me. Bill Crosby Merritt. I mean, the Raiders, for all the grief I just gave their secondary, they're actually a top 5 run defense through 2 games, and we just don't know what this backfield looks like without Austin Eckler. I think Crosby Merritt, Bill, as he likes to be called, is the lead of a 3-headed committee, but I think you'll see Jeremy McNichols, and Chris Rodriguez some as well. So yeah, I would go with Jaylen Warren, who's got a nice matchup this week, actually.
All right, here's one from Anita's Bookie. And by the way, by the way, Mace, his official Twitter handle is @TT Mason.
Oh, God.
So it's somebody that listens to the show.
Yeah, big fan.
Keenan Allen or Courtland Sutton. Those two are playing against each other. Keenan Allen on the Chargers and Courtland Sutton on the Broncos.
I'm going to say Keenan Allen. Again, as we talked about, I think QJ gets the Pat Surtain treatment. McConkey not 100%. So I think Keenan Allen gets a lot of looks in the middle of the field. I have Sutton at 25. I have Keenan Allen at 22. So I have both guys as top 25 wide receivers. But the emergence of Troy Franklin makes me slightly nervous about Courtland Sutton. Give me Keenan Allen here.
All right. So fantasy football happy hour on Peacock. Is that 9 a.m. Pacific now?
It is. We're live on YouTube. We take all the comments, so you can watch us live on YouTube at 9 a.m. Pacific. And, of course, it's always available on demand on YouTube, on Peacock, and, of course, wherever you get your podcasts.
Awesome. And, of course, we'll watch for you on Sunday Night Football as well. Another great game this week. Matthew.
Man, the Sunday Night Football games, by the way, have been insane.
Yeah,
this one wasn't as good as the first three, but now you've got, after watching the Giants in Dallas, Matthew, I think that's a real game on NBC Sunday night, Kansas City at the Giants. I don't think that's a blowout either way.
No, listen, somebody has to win. It's exciting.
Right.
No, I do think, I think Russell Wilson actually, they let Russ cook last week.
They sure
against
did.
The Chiefs, you're going to have to. Mahomes is Mahomes. It's always going to be fun. I think it will be an entertaining game. And I said this on the show the other day where we were talking about, lines like 5.5. And I'm like, listen, this is not a given for the Chiefs. Like there is a very real scenario where they're 0-3. So,
wow.
I thought the Giants played plucky and honestly should have beaten the Cowboys in week 2. So looking forward to that on Sunday Night Football. And of course, hey, listen, if you want a free email from me every single day, quick 5-minute read that tells you everything you need to know in fantasy football, just go to fantasylife.com. Free newsletter comes to you every day.
All right. I get it every day. I read it every day.
Me too, Matthew. Me too. And
Matthew,
we're excited for our Guillotine League, our draft next Tuesday. We're really excited for that too.
I can't wait, guys. This is a lot of fun. Well, listen, good luck in week number 3, and we'll talk to you next week.
Okay,
all right,
cool.
man.
Thanks,
See ya.
There's Matthew Berry, the talented.
And I think he's going to be in the league with us, right?
Is that the case?
Yeah. Is he going to be in the league with us? Is Matthew going to be?
Can we even?
I didn't invite him, but I can.
Yeah, invite him and see what he says.
Yeah,
because he can always put it on auto draft.
Yeah, you can auto draft and just. I mean, You're not going to auto draft, are you?
I'm not. I'm going to try not to. It's Tuesday night, right?
Yeah, I want to try to draft.
Yeah,
I
don't have anything going Tuesday
exactly.
night. So
avoid a couple of guys.
And
that
it includes every host on the air. So
wow.
we're going to have Stano Cap, Travis DeMarco, and then our show is going to be all there. So. And then we have, like, Lindsay from the morning show.
Invite Dr. Clapper. How are you?
How are you?
Can't invite too many more people. But, yes, I'll add Clapper and I'll add Matthew.
Okay,
Matthew
good.
Berry.
Good. All right, coming up next for you, going to do some icebreakers. In the meantime, Matthew Berry, whenever he is on the show, it is always brought to you by Fantasy Springs Casino. Call in right now, 877-710-ESPN, 877-710-3776. Caller number 7 wins a weekend getaway pack, a 2-night hotel stay, golf or bowling for 2, and dinner for 2 at Fantasy Springs Casino. Call in right now, 877-710-ESPN. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
From breaking down the biggest stories in sports to wild TSA run-ins at the airport.
Man, they took my Tinactin.
Who did?
The TSA. They took my Tinactin,
Keith's
man.
so mad about
the
that.
tough actin Tinactin. My tough actin Tinactin.
That's the kind of real-life, laugh-out-loud stories you only get on the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show.
Did you have the big can?
I had the big can.
Can't bring the big can.
Can't bring it.
It's a charter.
DeMarco Farr, Travis Rogers, and the crew.
Took my Tinactin, bro.
Weekday afternoons on 710.
And I'm fighting a battle down here right now. But I mean, I've been following like the can, like to the nth degree, spraying between the toes and on top of the feet. It's getting bad.
Yeah.
Got
you know, dry.
Yeah, it's hard when you're walking a million
Got
miles.
hammer time down there?
You didn't have to go there, man.
You did not.
The DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. Weekdays from 3 to 6 p.m. on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and streaming live on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
When you're hiring,
Have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/LA right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter.com/LA. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Denis Bouanga has etched his name into LAFC club history.
Denis shot and in! Denis Bouanga is LAFC's top scorer all time!
Congratulations, Denis, on passing Carlos Vela and becoming LAFC's all-time leading scorer.
Oh, Denis, you celebrate, young man!
And Bouanga is not done yet. More history, more goals, more memorable moments still to come. Right here on the home of the black and gold, 710 ESPN.
A SoFi personal loan is here to help you achieve something once thought impossible, overcoming high-interest credit card debt. Walk the tightrope of your finances with one low, fixed-rate monthly payment, no fees required, and as soon as the same-day funding. That's right. Pull off your own debt-defying stunt with a SoFi personal loan. Visit SoFi.com/trick to learn more. Loans originated by SoFi Bank, N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891.
This college football moment is brought to you by ServPro.
College football teams have moments they recovered from and made it like it never even happened. Like on September 24, 2016, when Tulsa found themselves down 31-0 to Fresno State. With 10 minutes left in the second quarter, Tulsa fought back to tie the game at 41. And then won 48-41 in double overtime.
ServPro, like it never even happened.
Listen to Mason and Ireland, weekdays noon to 3 on ESPN LA.
And it is Mason and Ireland on ESPN LA. It's time for Icebreakers. Icebreakers made possible by Blue Ice Vodka, the finest vodka sourced from Idaho potatoes. Get it? Idaho, Johnny I, the Idaho compound. Enjoy Blue Ice Classic Vodka or their unique flavors like Huckleberry and Double Espresso. Find Blue Ice in stores and ask for them by name. Time for Icebreakers on Mason and Ireland. Take it away, producer Emily.
Before I get to Icebreakers, Ontario, the wait is over. The biggest party in minor league baseball happens tonight at Ontario Town Square. DeMarco and Travis will broadcast the afternoon show live from 3 to 6 p.m. leading up to the unveiling of Dodgers single-A affiliate Ontario's new name and mascot. The celebration kicks off at 5:30 with host Mario Lopez.
Wow.
Live performances, Dodger legends, and a drone show. They get drone.
I like that. Oh, I could get drone there. By the way,
don't miss it.
Mario Lopez is the guy that appears in every hotel room in America, no matter what room. When you check into the hotel, there's Mario. He's telling me what movies are coming up.
Seems like easy money.
All right, Icebreakers time.
So Mario Lopez is not who Icebreakers is about.
That's not the icebreaker.
All right, you got one guest. I'm going to try to get you guys to guess a celebrity. All right,
Got it.
10 points. I was born in New Jersey in 1949.
He's in his 70s.
Yeah.
Okay.
For 9 points. My dad was a bus driver and my mom was a secretary.
Okay, that doesn't help me.
Okay.
Moving on.
For 8 points. I have won an Oscar.
70s? Okay.
Okay. For 7 points. I was raised Catholic and said my faith gave me a very active spiritual life, but joked that it made me very difficult sexually. It was very difficult sexually for me because being a Catholic.
Okay.
Sorry, just put that on there because it made me laugh.
I have an idea.
Oh, do you really?
But no, I'm not guessing
Okay.
yet. I need one more clue at least.
All right, for 6 points. There is a biopic about my life.
John.
No.
It's Bruce Springsteen.
It is Bruce Springsteen. Today it's about Bruce Springsteen.
Ridiculous. How did I not get that? Jersey,
Guess too early.
70s. Oscar was for the song
Philadelphia.
Yeah.
By the way, when you said Born in New Jersey 70 ago, I think it's Springsteen.
I thought Springsteen right away, and then I'm waiting for something. I couldn't think of the Oscar.
But I knew, I went right to Philadelphia. I go, okay, checks that box. And then the minute she said the word biopic, I knew I had
As soon as Michael guessed too early yesterday, I was like, I'm going to put Bruce Springsteen as the winner tomorrow. So there you go, John. You have 34 points. You have doubled up on Mason.
Oh, God.
So.
It's all right.
Like a beat down.
By the way, we reset after every month, right? Can we, please?
Oh, yeah. No, that's what we should do.
Yeah, we'll start over
every
month.
We get $10,000 in mythical money, right? If we
win the month?
For the month.
Sure,
yeah.
it's
For either Game of Games or Icebreaker.
Right.
You get $10,000.
And you can
By the way,
get both.
Icebreaker, you could really do good if you get both. Icebreakers is sponsored by Blue Ice Vodka, crafted in the heart of Idaho with the finest Idaho potatoes, distilled for clarity, filtered for perfection. Blue Ice isn't just vodka. It's a statement. You got to try that. You got to try the double espresso.
The double espresso
you got to
is
try
the one that we've been
Huckleberry. They got
drinking,
regular vodka. Check out Blue Ice today. Great stuff.
All right, so this is like what day is this of the Clippers?
Day 21, it
scandal,
feels like.
the tree scandal, all that
All right,
stuff.
well, let me say this. I said this to you off the air.
Yeah.
Driving in today, I listened to the
We've got sound
latest
from it, so-
Pablo Torre podcast, the one he did drop today.
Mm-hmm.
Any rational person cannot help to come to the conclusion that the Clippers circumvented the salary cap.
Right.
There just is no way they didn't. I still don't think the NBA is going to do anything, but lay it out.
Okay, so first of all, this is Pablo Torre. I think he was on Dan Le Batard's show, or Dan Le Batard
other way
was
around.
on his show.
Yeah, other way. But Dan Le Batard pays for his show, Meadowlark Media.
Right.
So technically, Dan is Pablo's boss.
Okay, so here is Pablo with Dan Le Batard.
At the top of the page, I see the Clippers logo, and it says East-West Bank, and it says Payment to Aspiration Sustainable Impact Services, LLC. Please allow this letter to confirm approval by LA Clippers, LLC, of a withdrawal of $20,961,382 from escrow account number blank. The withdrawn amount will be used to fund the following carbon projects. June 14th, 2022.
This letter that you just read says that they're withdrawing $21 million to fund carbon projects. And then it is signed at the bottom, Dan, for the record here, by who?
Is that the chief financial officer?
That is the chief financial officer of the Clippers. And this, I'm told, was enough to not only pay Kawhi Leonard, obviously, it was enough to hit its fundraising target. It was enough to keep the company afloat 2 weeks, Dan, before Kawhi's initial no-show payment was due on June 30th, 2022.
So there you have. They were basically infusing money into aspiration as it was failing.
And the interesting thing is, if you go back to when there have been 4 podcasts by Pablo on this subject, if you go back to the second one, the Mark Cuban one, Cuban says to Pablo, let's say you were circumventing the salary cap, what you do is you would put the money in a little before you needed it, so there would be no appearance of impropriety, and that's exactly what happened.
So here is Pablo Torre with a source, and it's
these are fun.
I love these because they're just Okay, so here it is.
So what did you think, source number 2, when you saw what Mark Cuban had been tweeting about how if you were to circumvent the salary cap and you were a carbon credits company, you would do this?
They did that. I mean, literally, he described one of the few ways that the Clippers and Ballmer got money into aspiration. He literally described exactly what they did. So, I mean, he's right. That he's completely correct. That would be one of the avenues that you would use to circumvent the cap.
Sounded like Kawhi's laugh there at the end.
It did.
Source 2 is Kawhi.
I'll tell you what. I think, we've seen so much evidence, heard about so much evidence now, and Pablo has laid it out. There's no question in the world that they didn't circumvent the calories. They absolutely circumvented the salary cap. And, John, I think there's going to be a slap on the wrist, but no serious penalty.
I agree with you. I don't think they want to make Steve Ballmer mad.
Unless more comes out.
or unless all the other owners rise up and come at him. But I don't think they want to because they don't want to be investigated.
If they don't do anything, it's completely toothless. Commissioner, any rules against them, it's Wild Wild West, so that everybody should just do whatever they want.
That's where, if they don't do anything, that's the risk, is that it opens the door for anybody. This is why they threw the book at the Patriots for Spygate and Deflategate, because the league realized, okay, if we don't throw the book at them, then everybody else is going to test us.
Yeah.
And if I was another NBA team and the Clippers get away with this without any penalty,
I would immediately create a no-show job.
Yep. Why wouldn't I?
I mean, let's see. Coming up a couple years here, we got Giannis, we got Jokic. I mean, no-show jobs.
Jokic loves horses. Let's get him a job cleaning the horse stables at Hollywood Park.
Max contract plus whatever no-show job you got. You can make that offer. I mean, it is Pandora's box. If nothing happens here, you're dumb if you don't try cheating exactly the same way. All right, so I think, and Emily disagrees with me, Sunday when the Rams play the Eagles. When they vanquish the Eagles on Sunday, I think at some point in that game, there will be a penalty called for offsides on a tush-push. Do you agree with that?
I do not.
You do not?
I'm with Emily.
Yeah, I mean, don't you think...
can't see it.
Well, but I mean, don't you think they're going to at least...
Can't call what you don't see.
You can see it.
Only when you slow it down.
Can you not call for a review?
It's not a reviewable play.
It's not
in terms
a reviewable
of offsides.
play?
Offsides is not reviewable.
I think they should just throw a flag. They're obviously cheating on every single one. Just throw at least one flag.
Pick it up in case you want to change your mind. But no, I think the reason why I think it is because it's in Philadelphia. The refs aren't going to be able to get out of that stadium if they keep calling all these offsides against the Eagles.
Yeah, I mean, I think Sean McVay said yesterday, he said, we just got to keep them out of short yard situations. Because it is a done deal. If you get into a short yard situation. By the way, I was noticing a lot of people now leaning towards the Rams in that game. I was watching the Get Up today. People are on the Rams.
The Get Up.
The Get Up.
I'm not sure. If the game was in L.A., I would pick the Rams.
Yeah.
But since it's in Philly, I give the Eagles a slight edge. But the Rams played them tougher than anybody. Eagles won 18 out of 19 games.
Yeah.
The Rams came really close to meeting them in the NFC playoffs last year. So could they do it? Absolutely.
Should be a great game. I don't know why that game is at 10 a.m. I mean, I'm fine with it. I don't mind a 10 a.m. game, but you'd think that would be swiped for primetime.
Yeah, because I told the story the other day that all these networks do a draft.
Yeah.
NBC Sunday Night Football gets the first pick, but then the reason they don't get every great game every week is after they pick, Fox picks. Like
they can
I
protect
think,
games.
Right. So the first game Fox protected was last week's game, the rematch of the Super Bowl,
right.
Chiefs and Eagles, that had the highest rating, over 34 million people, highest rating in 5 years.
Yep.
On a Fox game, non-playoff game. And I think now, since they drafted that, by the time they got to keep the Rams and the Eagles, they couldn't move it to the exclusive window.
Right.
So there's a lot of politics involved.
Great game.
Like
rematch,
everything else.
Rematch NFC Championship game Sunday, 10 a.m. Your pregame starts at what time, Em?
8 a.m.
8 a.m.
And I have one thing. Maybe this is a tease for later, but the Rams have a chance to do something that's never been done in the NFL. I'll tell you about it later.
Great. That's a great tease. I know what it is. It's fantastic. All right, coming up now, sports graffiti. So last night, look what Dave Roberts did. He left Blake Snell in the game, got through 7 innings last night, 7 innings shutout baseball, 12 strikeouts for Blake, for Snellzilla, as he's called. We got that. We got Rams Eagles on Sunday. We've talked about that. The Clippers scandal. You can do some of that. Whatever you got, 877-710-ESPN. Live and unscreened, 877-710-ESPN. John, it's like a high wire act. We don't know what's coming. 877-710-ESPN. It is dangerous. It is scary for us, but we're going to do it.
Hey, when you guys see us out and you say, I would love to be on Sports Graffiti, but I can never get through. That's because you got to call now before the segment starts. All these lines will be jammed 3-4 minutes from now.
Jump in early.
Right now, they're open. 877-710-3776. 877-710-3776.
And we will do sports graffiti coming up next for you. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Your mornings just got a whole lot louder.
Two massive LA radio superstars.
Sedano and Cat have taken over Morning Drive on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
The Laker girls in a special appearance by Big Game James Worthy of Total Wine and More in Beverly Hills this Friday, September 19th from noon to 3. We'll be at Total Wine and More, 9527 West Pico Boulevard at Pico and Beverly. See you Friday, September 19th at noon at Total Wine and More in Beverly Hills.
Yeah, get him, Jordan.
The Sedano and Cat Morning Show, 7 to 9 a.m. on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
And 9 to 10 a.m. for the YouTube-only hour.
The freaking curtains open, we bust out through them, and we hit the airwaves.
Because weekday mornings in LA belong to Sedano and Cap.
Ever had one of these moments? You're at the checkout, heart pounding, wondering if your card's about to get declined. Or you need to hit urgent care, but payday is still days away. Or hey, maybe your weekend poker face didn't quite pay off. That's where Cash Call comes in. We'll spot you $1,000 anytime, day or night. Just apply online and we'll load the cash right to your debit card in about 10 minutes. Boom, problem solved. We charge just $50 for this loan, and you can pay it back over 12 months at $96.87 per month. Or, if you can knock it out early, you can stop the interest in its tracks. Need a quick grand? Get it now at cashcall.com. APR is 28.73%, subject to credit approval. Loans made pursuant to the California Department of Financial Protection and Innovation. Cashcall.com. That's cashcall.com.
Waba Grill is an LA original, so we've got to keep it real. Real fresh with our Asian-inspired menu that's grilled to order every time.
Take me up and never put me down.
Real quality with our marinated proteins like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium beverage drink like our tangy passion fruit lemonade. Waba Grill, keeping it real every day for you.
George Chevrolet's model year-end sell-a-thon is here. With new vehicles arriving daily, they're cranking up the savings to move every remaining 25 model in stock. For a limited time, save up to $10,000 on a brand new Silverado 1500, $5,000 off select Tahoe and Suburbans, and over $22,000 off a Silverado EV work truck. Prior rental next to new and ready for your business. Visit George Chevrolet in Bellflower or at georgechevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Discount calculated off MSRP select models. These offer approved by Camp Financial. It's 9/30/25. Full details, call 866-949-4805.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A good karma brands radio station.
And it is 1 o'clock in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland. And it's time for Let's Talk About It on Sports Graffiti like we do every day at this time. Sponsored by our friends at BetterHelp. Mental health is health. Visit BetterHelp.com/timeout today for 10% off your first month of therapy. BetterHelp.com/timeout. Now let's do it. Let's talk about it on Sports Graffiti on Mason and Ireland.
All the lines are lit. Ireland's got the phones. Let's hit it.
Gilbert in Montebello, you're hitting leadoff. Gilbert, what do you got?
Hey guys. I don't know if you guys heard about this. It hasn't gotten much media coverage, but Jimmy Kimmel Show got pulled from the air yesterday. I know John loves cancel culture. What do you guys think about it?
I think that we are not talking about it in any way,
We're
shape, or
not
form.
discussing
Here
it
is
in any way.
Lewis in Valencia. Hey, Lewis, you're on Sports Graffiti. Hi.
Nice dodge there. I think so. Earlier, you guys were talking about Lincoln Riley, like gathering up the troops, rallying the troops for the Coliseum on Saturday. I actually like it. I think it's cool. I mean,
I do too.
2 weeks ago when we were there, like LA fans are generally like late to games, and like you watch college football games, those stadiums are packed, and like there's always people still tailgating like outside the Coliseum, like when kickoff is about to happen.
Yep.
So I don't mind him calling people out. having said that, it's 8 o'clock, so I'm not going. But I'm saying if you're going to go, get in your seat early.
There you go.
But interesting. He's not going and you're not going. There's nothing. If USC wants more loud and boisterous fans, maybe don't start the game at 11 o'clock Eastern.
Right.
Scott in Valencia. Hey, Scott, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go.
Hey, guys. This is totally off those subjects, but this has been kind of something that bothers me from time to time. It most recently when LeBron had that most recent commercial that everybody was kind of like talking about on the air and whatnot, you guys included.
Right.
Sure.
And when it comes up, everybody kind of wants to start a subject about, oh man, LeBron seems to be going off the rails about his, I won't get into it about how he thinks he's the king and he wants to. It's fine if everybody else says it, but now he gets too off the rails about him saying it and stuff. And then everyone wants to say, oh no, it's Magic, or no, it's Michael, and everybody pops off about, no, well, is it him, or is it Michael, or is it Magic, or is it Michael?
Right.
But everyone seems to forget about Kobe. Kobe's name doesn't pop up. And I mean on our station, and I include our station, ESPN.
Yeah, sure.
Even the you guys on the air, and I'm not saying you guys in a bad way, because I love you guys. I love everybody on the air. But no one, it seems like since Kobe, rest in peace, is gone, nobody seems to throw Kobe's name in as, is he the Arab? Is he the best? And no one wants to say his name.
Okay.
It's always, well, LeBron, or is it Michael, or is it Michael, or is it Magic? But no one says, is it Kobe?
Yeah, by the way, Shaq, we had Shaq's come on lately, and he has your position, Scott.
Yeah.
Shaq can't understand why Kobe's name does not come up in that context. You can make an argument for Kareem.
Yep.
You can make an argument for a lot of other people, but I think the reason maybe is that Kobe's no longer with us, so he's a little bit out of mind.
Sure.
But I think it's a good argument.
All right, we got some breaking news. 3-time National League Cy Young Award winner, 2014 National League Most Valuable Player, and 11-time All-Star Clayton Kershaw of the Dodgers will announce today that he will retire as a player at the end of the 2025 season. He will make his final Dodger Stadium regular season appearance on Friday. So Clayton Kershaw will announce that he is retiring after this season is up.
That announcement you just read?
Yep.
Guarantees a sellout for Friday night.
Oh yeah,
guarantees it. If you want to go to that game, I would buy tickets right now, because that thing's going to sell out.
By the way, mark my words.
Greatest regular season pitcher in Dodgers history.
We are, before this postseason is over, going to watch Clayton Kershaw close out a game.
Do you think that he's going to be in this postseason lineup? Is that why he's doing this now? Would he do it afterwards? Like, do you think he makes his way into the postseason rotation in a big way?
I don't think he is in the postseason rotation, but I'll tell you what, he's a bullpen guy, and they're going to use him. They're absolutely going to use him. You think he's going to get a start?
If they take what Bergman and I want him to do and back up starters with other starters, then I think Kershaw could start game 3. For example, you start Yamamoto in game 1.
Right.
You start Glasnow in game 2.
Sure.
You move Snell to the bullpen and have him available to back up those two guys, and then Kershaw could start game 3. Remember, you only need to win 2 games to move
in this
on.
3-game series.
So I think he could see a start. Here's Catherine in Newport Beach. Hey, Catherine, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go.
Hey, thanks. I'm calling about Kawhi Leonard. There's a rule in bankruptcy that says if you have to treat your creditors equally, and I think any party in that case, in the bankruptcy case, could make Kawhi give the money back if he got a priority payment. So I think that Pablo and those guys should be looking at that.
Wow, that would be
money is not safe.
That would be amazing.
That is amazing.
That would be if they told Kawhi, all right, we've tracked this money that you got.
Yep.
You need to give it back.
Give it back.
That would be something else. Here's Nick in Long Beach. Hey, Nick, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go.
Okay, I got a few quick points.
Cool.
One, the only way Conforto and the MAGA relief pitcher and Mookie playing short, the only way that they keep those guys in the lineup like that is they must have some photographs of of Roberts that he doesn't want to have seen. Number two, I always say, how are you going to judge the greatest basketball player of all time? Who would you start your team with? Who would you want to be the first pick, like on the playground?
Right.
For me, it's like Kareem, no doubt. And I would pick Magic, and I would pick Larry Bird, and I pick LeBron all over Kobe. And I love Kobe, so don't get me wrong.
Where would you?
Hey, the number one.
Hey, Nick, where would you put Michael Jordan?
I would put Jordan after those guys.
Really?
Fourth or
Wow.
fifth. Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's rough.
That is rough. I'm a Laker guy, and Jordan to me he's in every conversation about the best player ever. Here's Ray in L.A. Hey, Ray, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go.
Hello. First of all, how dare you preempt me with Clayton Kershaw news? I mean, you didn't know that Ray was waiting on a line.
I know. We forgot about you, Ray. We forgot about you.
yeah, that's okay. Quick question regarding Kawhi. I think that, the consensus is, even though it's clear that they were doing something against the rules, that the punishment will be light because it's Ballmer. Obviously, he's the richest guy and one of the richest people in the world and a great owner. Everyone likes him. He's good for the NBA. I actually think it's the opposite. This is when you have to go hard. Like Old Testament punishment.
Nice. All right, but Ray, do you? I understand your argument. Do you believe they will do that?
Well, I believe they will not, but I also think this is when we really find out who the commissioner is. Yeah. Clearly, he's an employee of the person who,
Yep, and I think that's the important thing that nobody is ever allowed to forget. Adam Silver works for Steve Ballmer.
Yep.
So that's why I don't expect any harsh punishment. Here's our old friend Portia. Hey, Portia, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead.
I just want to say what a great win by the Dodgers, and I think Ohtani is going to have a great season in the playoffs. Let's go Dodgers.
Let's go Dodgers.
Go Dodgers. David in Agoura Hills. Hey, David.
Hey, guys. I'm going to stick up for Emily, and that math is important. I'm a math guy, and I think even if you don't use it in your daily life, it teaches critical skills.
Yes.
But I have two quick examples from your show that one where Steve Mason was spot on pretty much, and one where he butchered it badly.
Okay.
The butchered one is, unless I heard wrong, you said Michael Thompson was 1 for 12 in his three-point shooting career.
I think he was 1 for 9. Is it not correct?
Okay, so I think you said 1 for 12, but that doesn't matter. Then you said that made him a 0.08% three-point shooter. And that's off by a factor of 100. That's in decimal. It's 8%.
Yeah. Can I tell you, David? I'm not good at math. I acknowledge I'm not good at math. I did not take math after high school. I know math is important.
Yeah, but just thinking about it, 1 for 12, 0.08%. That's less than 1%.
Yeah. He made 8.3% of his threes.
8.3.
Yeah.
Math, Mike.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Okay.
All
right.
So then the second one is where Steve was pretty much spot on, and that is John and his parlays. Michael Lewis did a podcast on sports gambling, and the sports places, they love parlays because he said for every extra game you bet, they make about 5% more profit.
Yep.
So let's say you do it's like 10% more profit if you do 2 teams, 15% if you do 3, 20 if you did 4, something like that. So Steve was pretty right on that one. That's another math thing where it comes in handy.
You're right.
Yeah, David, I say I dropped out of math as soon as I could by UCLA rules, and it's the smartest decision I ever made.
And I'm working on an equation right now.
Peter in Lake Balboa. Hey, Peter, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go.
Hey, what's up, guys? I got a quick story about Leonard. Quick story. I worked at the Cannabis Cafe. You guys always talk about how he doesn't talk and Uncle Dennis talks and he's like mild mannered. Are you allowed to cuss?
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Okay, all right. So, quick question. He's ghetto, no respect. He came in, he treated everyone rudely, and when he was leaving, he threw his valet ticket at our poor Latino worker, the nicest guy just trying to do his job, and said, F this. I ain't paying for valet parking. He was the biggest a-hole, and I hope he goes straight up. I hope he just takes it hard.
Oh, wow. All right, Peter. There's a personal grind.
Bad run-in with Kawhi. Wow.
Yeah, Kawhi never says much, so it's hard to figure out what that dude's thinking. All right, last one. Nicholas in Rancho Cucamonga. Hey, Nicholas, you're on.
What's up? What's up, man? First-time caller, long-time listener. Two things real quick. First of all, I love that Blake Snell convinced Dave Roberts to stay. I think our pitchers are going to need I think our pitchers are going to need to go back 10 years and pitch like the old days, 100 inning or 100 pitches plus. And second thing, I'm an Eagles fan that lives in Cali. Fly, Eagles, fly! Let's go!
Eagles, man. Why'd we let that guy in there?
Why'd we let that guy in? Fly, Eagles, fly my ass.
Crappy way to end sports graffiti. Matter of fact, let's go to Gabe and Chino.
There you
So
go.
that's not our last call.
Yes.
Hey, Gabe, you're on sports graffiti.
Yeah, what's
Go.
up with that Eagles fan, huh? Yeah, go Rams. Okay, we're gonna win.
Yes.
I don't care what he says. All right. Speaking of the Rams, what's going on with the?
Oh, I'm sorry,
podcast?
Gabe.
Every time I click on it,
we can't hear you.
Yeah, couldn't hear him. All right. Thank you for the call. Try again next week. Hey, let's talk about it on Sports Graffiti is sponsored by BetterHelp. Remember, mental health is health. Visit BetterHelp.com/timeout today for 10% off your first month of therapy. All right, if you're just tuning in, Clayton Kershaw will be retiring at the end of the season. He will make that announcement tonight. Means that Friday will be his final regular season start at Dodger Stadium. What will your memory of Clayton Kershaw be? We'll do that coming up next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Blue Ice Vodka is the finest sourced from Idaho potatoes in pure Snake River aquifer water. But here's the main reason why Blue Ice is better than everything else. Most vodkas are made with corn. Blue Ice is made with potatoes. That means it's smoother, creamier, has no burn, gluten-free, no added sugar. It's only 64 calories per ounce. Just try it one time. Next time you're in a store tomorrow, Mason and I are going to be at Total Wine and More. Pick up a bottle of Blue Ice. Try it one time and you'll be hooked. They've got double espresso flavors made from Arabica coffee. They got huckleberry flavor. They got regular traditional vodka. They got it all. It's won more awards than I have time to list. Ask for it by name at your favorite restaurants and bars, available everywhere. Blue Ice Vodka, because taste matters.
Denis Bouanga has etched his name into LAFC club history.
Denis shot and in! Denis Bouanga is LAFC's top scorer all time!
Congratulations, Denis, on passing Carlos Vela and becoming LAFC's all-time leading scorer.
Oh, Denis, you celebrate, young man!
And Bouanga is not done yet. More history, more goals, more memorable moments still to come. Right here on the home of the black and gold, 710 ESPN.
Be sure to catch Let's Talk About It on Sports Graffiti, weekday afternoons at 1 p.m. on Mason and Ireland. Sponsored by BetterHelp. Mental health is health. Visit BetterHelp.com/timeout today for 10% off your first month of therapy. BetterHelp.com/timeout.
This is the ZipRecruiter Rams Report.
Here's Travis Rogers.
The 2-0 Los Angeles Rams are headed to Philadelphia to take on the 2-0 Philadelphia Eagles, who the Rams went 0-2 against last season, in large part because Saquon Barkley simply had no answers. If the Rams are going to find a way to reverse the trend and find their first win against the Eagles in their last 3 tries, they're going to have to prevent Saquon from doing what he did the last 2 times. During the regular season, 26 carries, 255 yards, and a pair of touchdowns, including a 72-yard touchdown run, and it wasn't much better in the playoffs. 26 carries for Barkley for 205 yards, another 2 touchdowns, and a 78-yarder as well. All Saquon, all the time. If the Rams are going to find a way to beat the Eagles in Philly, that's job number 1. Stop Saquon Barkley. With Thursday's Rams Report, I'm Travis Rogers.
This is the ZipRecruiter Rams Report.
Powered by ZipRecruiter. Looking for your next great hire? Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
You know that old saying, you can have it fast or you can have it good? When it comes to hiring, ZipRecruiter has put that saying to bed. Because with ZipRecruiter, when you need to hire someone fast, you get them fast, and you get the best person for your job. ZipRecruiter's powerful matching technology immediately starts showing your job to the right candidates. Get in the end zone with ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. That's ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. It's game time at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Just like LAFC protects their home turf, we help you protect yours with quality floors at unbeatable wholesale prices. No gimmicks, no markups, just deals every day. From waterproof hardwood to carpet, laminate to artificial grass, the crazy Hernandez brothers have you covered. Don't settle for anything less than a championship-level home. Call them at 866-62-FLOOR, that's 866-62-FLOOR, or shop on the web, HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
The OGs of LA Sports Radio.
We talked about it, about switching Mason Ireland to Ireland and Mason.
Oh my God, that just wouldn't
and
even
Mason
sound right.
lost his mind.
Oh, yeah,
no, that's why I made $1 more than he did.
He makes $1 more than me.
We negotiated that 30 years ago.
Yeah, and it's worth it every single year.
Mason and Ireland, right now.
What you love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you.
All right, that is the catchiest song in America. It was the song of the summer. It's the Total Wine and More jingle. We love this song. And joining us right now is and we're going to be there tomorrow, by the way, the Regional Vice President of Total Wine, Billy Leist, is online. Hey, Billy, how are you, man?
I'm doing fantastic. How you guys doing?
We're great, Billy, and we'll be there tomorrow. We're going to your Beverly Hills store. Now, Total Wine and More. What's the more? Like, what else do you guys sell besides wine?
That's the fun part of the store. We've got everything from spirits to beer to non-alcoholic mixers, everything that you need to really have that fun experience with your friends and family. We offer it all at Total Wine.
So that song was obviously a really big hit. Who wrote it? I heard it on Kiss FM.
You did
not long ago, right between Dua Lipa and Sabrina Carpenter. Who wrote it? And I know there's a video out. Tell me about the song.
Well, this comes from our marketing team, and they did a really nice job of putting this together. And I love that you're really going after the fun of this too. What do you think, Grammys? I think this should definitely be a Grammy nominee.
Yeah, single of the year, record of the year, song of the year.
Billy Mason wants to make it his ringtone.
Yeah,
it's all he sings when he's in here. It's ridiculous.
Well, I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet. We can help you with that.
Yeah, absolutely. Tell me, you're an LA guy. You're a Dodgers fan. Tell me about your thoughts on Clayton Kershaw. He announced that he is going to retire after this season.
Well, here's the thing. Anytime you have someone that's considered an icon at their position, retire from the only team that they played for, I mean, it's special. You got somebody that, obviously the Cy Youngs, the championships, but just being able to be the leader that he's been in that position and retire from the Dodgers being the only team he's played for is cool. And, if you think about L.A., I mean, you got Kobe, Clayton. I mean, something special going on with L.A. having these icons retire from their same team.
Yeah, and he's the best regular season pitcher in Dodgers history, and it's not close.
Yep.
Billy, we're going to be there tomorrow. What should we expect? What should we expect at the Beverly Hills store?
Well, a few things. So, first off, we got to know what we got to do for you guys. The celebrities coming in, we want to make sure you're taken care of. So, Julie and team are going to get that taken care of in the back.
Beautiful,
nice. When you go to, we got you covered.
Awesome, man.
You go into our stores and any store besides the Beverly Hills store, you're going to walk into the best assortment that you can find. We're talking over 8,000 wines, over 4,000 spirits, 2,500 different beers.
Damn.
Yep, and you're going to get the best service that you can get. We invest heavily in training our teams so that they have an idea what's going on with those 8,000 wines that we offer our customers. And you're going to get the best prices in town. So we call it Disneyland for adults. You walk in, there's everything that you need there. It's a fun experience. A lot of people get wowed when they walk in for the first time, and that's really what our teams are there for, to really help out, navigate that fun experience.
Awesome, man. Well, tomorrow we cannot wait to be there. We will be at Total Wine and More in Beverly Hills starting at noon tomorrow, noon to 3 live. Billy, thanks very much for coming on, and thanks very much for having us out there tomorrow.
Hey, thanks. Can't wait. You guys have a good one.
Cool. Thanks, man.
See ya.
Yeah, that'll be fun tomorrow. And James Worthy's going to be there. I love James because he always calls me Dave.
Yep, we're going to see if he actually knows your name or if this is just something you've made up in your head.
Well, he's probably a loyal listener to the show, is he not? Does James Worthy listen every day?
Absolutely not.
All right, that's too bad. So Clayton Kershaw announcing he will retire after this season. All right, let's take a couple of calls on Kershaw. You want to?
Sure.
What's his legacy? What is your memory? What will your memory of Clayton Kershaw be? Will it be triumph? Will it be failure? Will it be redemption? What will it be? 877-710 ESPN. Again, Clayton Kershaw, legendary pitcher for the Dodgers, announces he will retire after this season. His final home regular season appearance will be on Friday. 877-710 ESPN. Mason in Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Hey, this is Rich Eisen.
And ESPN LA is the new home of the Rich Eisen Show in the Southland.
Bill Burr, what'd you think of Bill Belichick's first game as head coach of North Carolina?
What'd you think of Joe Namath on the Rams?
Hey, it's Mace. Listen up, people. We are taking the show on the road to my favorite spot in the home of the song of the summer, Total Wine and More. Join Mason in Ireland, the Laker girls, and a special appearance by Big Game James Worthy at Total Wine and More in Beverly Hills this Friday, September 19th from noon to 3. We'll be at Total Wine and More, 9527 West Pico Boulevard at Pico and Beverly. See you Friday, September 19th at noon at Total Wine and More in Beverly Hills.
And love what you find.
Drink responsibly, B21.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
George Chevrolet's model year-end sell-a-thon is on with big discounts on remaining 2025 Chevy models like $10,000 off select Silverado 1500s. Visit George Chevrolet in Bellflower or at georgechevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Discount calculated on MSRP models. It's 9/30/25 for full details. Call 866-949-4805.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you need an ally who truly understands your needs. Avner Gatt is here to help you navigate the complexities of insurance claims. Are you feeling abandoned because your home is unlivable and your insurance company isn't cooperating? Or perhaps you're being pressured to use a contractor with poor reviews. You've been loyal to your insurance company for over 20 years, yet now they treat you like an outsider. Avner Gatt knows how to turn the tables. We protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for, and we cover all of Southern California, ensuring your voice is heard and your home is restored. Visit AvnerGatt.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner and his family personally take your calls with 5-star ratings from Yelp, Google, and the Better Business Bureau. Don't let your insurance company dictate your future. Avner Gatt is here to help. Visit AvnerGatt.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
Did you know Children's Hospital Los Angeles treats more kids with cancer and blood diseases than anywhere else in the Western U.S.? With over 200 clinical trials and some of the highest survival rates in the country, the Cancer and Blood Disease Institute at CHLA is the #1 pediatric cancer program in California. When your child faces an opponent like cancer, trust the team that delivers in the clutch. Visit chla.org/cancer to learn more today.
Slow drain, dips in water pressure? Call the experts at NextGen, the official AC plumbing and electrical company of SoCal sports fans. Get your stubborn drain working again with NextGen's expert drain clearing for just $88. Call 833-3NEXTGen or visit nextgenaironplumbing.com. CSLB number 1011173.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
Progressive presents Employee of the Month. Small Business Edition. Today's recipient from Lucky Larry's Landscaping, Larry! Larry saved his business money with a quick commercial auto quote from Progressive. Does it help he's his own marketing manager, accountant, executive assistant, and never been late? Technically, yes, but saving really put him over the edge. So, Larry, give Larry a round of applause. Be your own Larry. See if you could save in as little as 8 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
The biggest show on the radio.
Mason, Ireland, you guys are clowns.
Screw you, Josh.
Damn.
Mason and Ireland on 710.
Mason and Ireland are clowns. That's going to be a drop for a long time.
Why not?
Back to the guys.
All right, so Clayton Kershaw has announced that he will retire at the end of this season. His final regular season performance will be Friday night at Dodger Stadium, and of course, he's still got the playoffs to go. John, what is your what will your memory of Kershaw be?
Sustained excellence over a really long period of time. Literally the face of the Dodgers from almost the second he stepped onto the field. He grew up in Texas, came here, I think, as a 22-year-old. They called him up, and then we've followed his whole career. I think when he got here, he's married to his elementary school sweetheart, Ellen. And they have 4 kids. So we've watched them grow up. We've watched the kids grow up, and the whole time, Mace, he was a good dude about it.
Absolutely.
Just great. I remember our friend Molly Knight, when she wrote her book, the big takeaway she told us after she wrote it, and she spent a whole season with the Dodgers and wrote a book about it.
Right.
And she said that she just fell in love with Kershaw and Ellen and that whole family. She said they're exactly the type of people you'd want living next door to you.
Right.
There's a clip going around where the Dodgers let a kid into a postseason media interview room.
Right.
And I couldn't understand why the Dodgers did it. And then the kid starts talking, and he's saying to Kershaw, and you guys can Google this, it's all over the internet. He says, Brian, see if you can find this. The kid says, I'm here because you were my grandfather's favorite player. And he always wanted to meet you, and he just passed away. He had a brain tumor, and so I'm here for him.
Wow.
And the kid starts crying. And the way Kershaw handles it is insane. I mean, he knew exactly what to do. He goes, come here. And he give the kid a big hug, and he goes, that took a lot of courage.
Yeah.
And by the time the kid leaves, he's smiling, and, you could tell it just made his life. Kershaw had stuff like that all the time. Do you have it?
Yes, we can play it.
All right. So, Brian, how long is it?
Minute 30.
Okay, so it's a little bit long, but listen to this. This summarizes, most athletes wouldn't have, for lack of a better word, entertained this or played along with it. Listen to Kershaw.
I'm going to tell you a quick little story.
Okay.
So my grandpa loved me. He watched the 1988 series, and he wanted to meet you and Vince Scully one day. So this moment is important to me because I'm meeting you, Florida.
Oh, wow.
And he was from Redondo Beach, and a little while ago, some years ago, he died from brain cancer. And oh my gosh.
Oh, come here, dude. It's great to meet you. Oh, great to meet you. Thanks for telling me. That took a lot of courage to tell me that. I appreciate that. Great to meet you. Your dad sound like an awesome guy. Yeah? Good. All right. Thanks for coming up. That took a lot of courage, man. That was awesome. Thanks, bro.
Thank you for your time.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming. All right. Is there do you have a parent here or anything?
I mean, come on.
Yeah, that's very cool.
I mean,
and all the work they've done, charitable work in
they go to Africa every year.
I mean, all that stuff is
Ellen
amazing.
and Clayton, before they had their own kids, would go down, and still after they had their kids, they would go down. He's just exactly what you want as a face of the franchise guy. Exactly what you want.
Ethan from Compton has a very good memory in line 2 there.
Hey, Ethan, what do you want to say about Kershaw? Ethan, you there?
No, he's not.
All right,
So
well, he wanted to talk about how he was there when Kershaw pitched a no-hitter.
So I remember that no-hitter night. I worked that night at Sportsnet LA. I did the game with, I was filling in for John Hartung. It was me and Oral and
keeping
Jerry
your streak
Hairston
of never
Jr.
seeing a no-hitter in person alive.
Correct.
You had to be in studio.
And what I remember about that game is Hanley Ramirez booting that ball because it would have been a perfect game.
Oh, no kid.
Hanley Ramirez had a big error in that game, 6th or 7th inning, and the perfect game went by. But it would have been a perfect game had he fielded that cleanly. You know,
he didn't walk anybody that night.
No.
Wow.
The thing and John, you always say best regular season pitcher of all time, and I think there's no question. I also think there's an element, and we'll see if it continues, an element of redemption for Kershaw. You know, in the 2017 World Series, gave up 7 runs in 15 innings. In the 2018 World Series, got blown up 11 innings and 9 earned runs. And in 2020, went 2-0 and allowed 3 earned runs in 11 2/3 innings with 14 strikeouts. He was a huge reason why they won the 2020 World Series. And I think do you think that redemption part of it is there, or am I
think you're reaching, but
this is what happened with Barry Bonds, right? He was terrible in the postseason, then great in the postseason.
Yeah, I almost don't want to put Barry Bonds and Clayton Kershaw in the same boat.
That's true. Yeah.
But what I will say is, for whatever reason, Kershaw struggled in the postseason. But the guy won 3 Cy Young awards. He won an MVP.
Yeah.
He was I think he was an 11-time All-Star.
11-time All-Star. Yep.
And the whole time, he did it by being a good dude. He just never, ever did anything that would embarrass him or his teammates. And I'm just going to, when I look back on him, I'm going to say, man, I got to live in Los Angeles when Shaq and Kobe were here, when Clayton Kershaw was here. He's one of those guys that I would put on a very short list of people that I am forever grateful I got to see play in person.
Yeah.
Gretzky, Michael Jordan, Shaq, Kobe, Kershaw, all right there.
And look at this year. This year, he got to his 3,000th strikeout.
Yep.
And he did it with his stuff is so different than what he dominated with at the beginning of his career. His velocity is down. He can't reach over, 95 or whatever, but he's
sometimes not even over 90.
Yeah. He's striking guys out in creative ways. He's still getting it done. He's still doing it at the highest level. When the Dodgers needed him, they needed somebody to carry some innings during the middle of the season when everyone else was injured.
Yeah.
And to keep him in mind, too, he joined the 3,000 strikeout list, which has 3 active pitchers that are there. And that's Justin Verlander and Kershaw. And the 3 of those guys, I mean, Kershaw announced his retirement. The other 2 are, I'm sure, due for retirement sometime soon. What an era! They're the last of this era of kind of pitchers.
Yeah, they really are.
That are so reliable, so indestructible, and maybe the last guys to reach 3,000.
And I'll say this: I think Kershaw will absolutely be the last guy to reach 3,000 strikeouts with one team.
Yes, no question.
Now, I mean, as good as Verlander and Scherzer are, they've both played for several teams each.
Yeah.
Even in the NBA, as great as Kevin Durant is, he's about to play for his 5th different team.
That's crazy.
I mean, LeBron's played for 3 different teams. It just doesn't happen anymore. And we got a front row seat to Kershaw performing, and especially in the regular season, just unbelievably consistent.
Yes.
Struggled in the postseason. I'll own that, but I still don't think any less of him. I just think he's one of the maybe, in my opinion, he's one of the greatest 5 Dodgers ever. I
would go along with that.
Koufax is there.
Yep.
Jackie Robinson. Then probably Kirsch, and then you could make an argument for, I mean, if you go back to the Brooklyn guys, you get into Roy Campanella, Duke Snider, all those dudes. But Kershaw, to me, is a once-in-a-generation pitcher, and he got to do it here in front of we owe a tremendous debt of gratitude for that guy, leading by example of how you should act if you ever become a star athlete.
And by the way, he could have left multiple times.
Yeah.
Texas tried to get him because he's from Texas. And we always thought,
from Dallas, and the Rangers are right there.
They're going to lose him to the Rangers, and he never did. He always stuck with L.A. every opportunity he got.
How weird of a full circle story is it that he was Matthew Stafford's catcher in high school?
Incredible.
Allen Park.
Yeah.
I think there's also something to be said that I know one of the callers pointed this out, I think, during Sports Graffiti, that there's something to be said about athletes to stay one place. And I know we've been talking about this, but we have Steph Curry, who will, we assume, stay with the Warriors for the entirety of his career. Do you guys think more highly of someone who stays in one place than someone who bops around a little bit? LeBron. Like, LeBron can be looked at like that.
A lot of times it's not. I don't begrudge players who leave because they've earned that right. But it's not always the player that makes that decision. Like Shaq, the Lakers traded Shaq.
Yeah.
He asked for it.
Sure.
But they traded him. And they refused to trade Kobe. So Kobe played his whole career with us.
Yep.
So a lot of times it has to do, the door swings both ways. It has to do with the owner and whether or not they're treating you fairly.
Yes.
And Kershaw's had a great relationship from the Dodgers from the word go. And he's universally respected.
Yep.
I'm friends with the guy who's the Dodgers pastor.
Yeah.
Says you won't meet a better guy.
Yeah.
He just, he's that guy. He's the guy you want to emulate.
That is very cool. And Clayton Kershaw is going out on a really good, solid note.
Maybe on a title year.
10-2, 3.53 ERA. Nobody expected that this year from him. And hopefully that extends to the postseason, and the Dodgers have one to remember.
Now I really hope he gets a start in the postseason.
Oh, yeah, no, it'd be fantastic. All right, coming up next for you. The Rams have a chance to do something, John, that has never been done in the history of the National Football League. I'll explain what it is.
Okay.
Coming up next. Meanwhile, after a crash, do not be fooled. Insurance companies aren't sending thoughts and prayers. They're sending lawyers, investigators, and adjusters. And their one job is to pay you as little as possible. Before you even leave the scene, they're building a case against you. That's why you need somebody just as aggressive, just as experienced, and fully on your side. That is the real deal. Call Jacob. At the law offices of Jacob and Ronnie, you're not just protected, you're backed by a team of lawyers with nearly 30 years of experience going toe-to-toe with the biggest corporations and winning. Jacob knows the playbook. He's seen every tactic, and he doesn't blink. From day one, you get protection and guidance and power behind your name, and you don't pay unless Jacob wins. So do not wait. Don't wonder. Don't give the other side a head start. Call 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB. One more time, 844-24-JACOB. Or remember the catchy jingle.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob.
Call Jacob.com. Jacob, trusted legal partner of the Rams, the Lakers, and LAFC, because even champions don't go to battle alone. They've got lawyers. Now you do too. Call Jacob. Let him know you're not backing down. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
When it comes to food, the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show doesn't mess around.
Have you ever fallen asleep at a restaurant?
Fallen asleep.
Fallen asleep, not passed out.
Okay,
fallen
now that you clarify a little bit, I have never fallen asleep at a restaurant.
Never had food coma.
No,
never
there's
had to put your
food,
head down.
and I'm having a good time.
Yeah.
From food comas to football, buffets to baseball, DeMarco and Travis are the perfect recipe for your afternoon drive.
We used to take over all you-can-eat places and stay there all day. Yeah,
You
it was
can
a
do
food
that?
hack. Like $8, we'd eat all day, literally.
Totally.
Whether you're at work, on the road, or recovering from your own food coma, hang out with the guys.
Crushing Kung Pao chicken all day long.
All day. Find the booth, lean over, get some sleep, wake up, eat some more.
Mongolia beef. Again.
Right. Bring it around
Again.
Another round, please.
Yes,
Cashew
all day.
chicken.
The DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. Weekdays from 3 to 6 p.m. on 710 ESPN, the ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Chris Morales here. So many things, big and little, make you uniquely you. Your hobbies, dreams, career, family, and more. Addiction to drugs, including opioids and stimulants, can strip these away from you. This National Recovery Month, recover your life. Choose treatment for drug addiction and get back to what matters most. Find a provider and proven treatment option that's right for you. Recover you at choosechangeca.org.
Hey, it's Mace. Listen up, people. We are taking the show on the road to my favorite spot in the home of the song of the summer.
Find what you love.
Total Wine and More. Join Mason in Ireland, the Laker Girls, and a special appearance by Big Game James Worthy at Total Wine and More in Beverly Hills this Friday, September 19th from noon to 3. We'll be at Total Wine and More, 9527 West Pico Boulevard at Pico and Beverly. See you Friday, September 19th at noon at Total Wine and More in Beverly Hills.
And love what you find.
Drink responsibly, B21.
Empower.
Tim collects bobbleheads. A lot of bobbleheads. Baseball bobbleheads. Race car bobbleheads. Little chihuahua bobbleheads. He's got an entire room strictly for bobbleheads. Does he need them? No. Is his wife mad about it? A little. But Tim works with Empower, and he got good at money, so he can be a little bad. Ooh, horse bobblehead. Classy, Tim. Empower. Invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
Whoa! Jason Kelsey just found out that NFL Sunday Ticket now lets you subscribe month to month.
Yeah!
He just realized you can join and cancel anytime.
Ha-ha! Now that's what I'm talking about.
Now he just found $1 in the sofa.
Yeah!
And he just saw a great parking spot open up. Look, just because Jason's easily excited doesn't make NFL Sunday Ticket month to month any less great. Right, Jason?
Yeah.
Get NFL Sunday Ticket month to month and cancel anytime. Woo! Sign up at NFLSundayTicket.com. Renews every month during the 2025 regular season. Cancel anytime. Terms and embargoes apply. No refunds. Commercial use excluded.
Mason in Ireland on 710.
I've got to be honest. I have no idea how you do it.
I'm not sure how I do it.
I would not. Would not be my scene.
More of Mason in Ireland right now.
And if you're just tuning in, Clayton Kershaw will announce a little bit later on that he is retiring at the end of this season, at the end of this postseason. His final regular season start at Dodger Stadium is going to be tomorrow night. Here is a statement from Dodgers owner, future Lakers owner, Mark Wolter. On behalf of the Dodgers, I congratulate Clayton on a fabulous career and thank him for the many moments he gave to Dodger fans and baseball fans everywhere, as well as for all of his profound charitable endeavors. His is truly a legendary career, one that we know will lead to his induction in the Baseball Hall of Fame. So Clayton Kershaw, tomorrow night should be pretty emotional. His final regular season start at Dodger Stadium.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah,
I'm not going out. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to be right in front of my TV.
Kershaw night. Hey, soccer fans, this one is for you. It's the Soccer Dream Ticket presented by San Antonio Cardinal. Your chance to win an unforgettable trip for two. We're talking 2 tickets to the final match, plus hotel and round-trip flights. Enter for your chance to win at SoccerDreamTicket.com. That's SoccerDreamTicket.com. Brought to you by San Antonio Cardinal Wine, the perfect game day wine. Now, John, I mentioned the Rams have a chance to do something that has never been done before. Describe.
So they have the chance to do what is called the Bird Gauntlet. Okay. The Rams will play every bird team in the NFL this year, and 2 of them twice. They're playing the Seahawks, Ravens, Falcons, Eagles, and Cardinals. No team has played all the teams in the season and beaten all of them. So it's especially hard for the Rams because they play the Cardinals and Seahawks twice.
Right.
You have to go 2-0 against them.
Yes.
But do you think they can complete the Bird Gauntlet?
The Bird Gauntlet. I'm going to be honest. No.
Yeah, it's too hard.
I'm going to be honest.
That's why it's never been done.
Yeah.
It's very hard.
Seattle always steals one from us.
And Ravens and Eagles is a pretty tough one.
Yeah. But what do you think, Em?
I think in the Bird Gauntlet, they will lose to one bird team, and I think that bird team is the Ravens.
Only one. So you think they'll beat Seattle twice and Arizona twice?
Yeah, I think
Wow.
And you think they'll beat Philly this weekend?
I do.
Wow.
So I think they'll lose to one bird team, and it's the Ravens.
Nice. Okay. I would totally accept that if that is the outcome. They would not survive the gauntlet, but they would win enough during the gauntlet to actually finish with a really good record.
Keep an eye on it this season. If they win this weekend, keep an eye on it.
I texted you a little video of a raccoon who was drunk on moonshine.
I've never seen anything like this. A vet brings the raccoon back to life doing CPR on the raccoon.
Yeah, did you see this, Em?
I did see it. My mom's a vet, and I'm sure she's done it before.
Given CPR to a raccoon?
To a drunk raccoon?
I would recommend maybe not to a raccoon just because of, rabies.
Rabies, stuff like that, yes.
So,
yes.
But this story has a happy ending. So after a few minutes of CPR, this raccoon started coughing up water. They put him in a little carrier cage, took him to a vet, loaded him up with fluids, and released him back into the wild.
Such a heartwarming story. The picture of her just pressing on it is so fascinating. By the way, I heard one. This is a good story, an instructive story, not necessarily a fun story. So there's a lady who had a dog that ate a bunch of paper clips.
Okay.
And, paper clips are metal and they can get into their...
not good for
Not good for dogs. So she fed the dog, she was very smart, bread. She fed the dog a whole bunch of bread. And so it protected the dog from the paper clips because there was so much bread in there.
And did the dog just eventually poop them out?
The dog just pooped them out, yeah.
Did a vet say that's the reason why the paperclip?
Science says. Science says.
I need to call my mom, and we should have my mom's veterinary corner.
We absolutely should.
She's a retired veterinarian, so we could have her come on.
That's very nice. Very nice. All right. So, Colin Cowherd, our friend who moved to Chicago for some reason, right?
Yep.
Isn't he
said he always
now?
wanted to live there, but he hasn't made it through a winter there yet.
No, it's coming. It's coming, Colin. So he made what I think is a controversial statement on his show the other day on TV. Here is Colin on the greatest football coach ever.
Football's different. There's the Pro Football Hall of Fame, and then there's the College Football Hall of Fame. But I was thinking this morning that if you combined it like basketball, and it was just, there was a Football Hall of Fame, you could count college and pro. I would make an argument today, the greatest coach in the history of football is not Bill Belichick or Bill Walsh or Vince Lombardi. It's Jim Harbaugh, the greatest coach ever. Think about this. He's never failed. He's 5 for 5. At San Diego, Stanford, San Francisco 49ers, Michigan, and the Chargers. He's never failed. Saban and Urban, unbelievable college legends, struggled in the NFL. He's also not tied to a single player. What's Belichick without Brady? Not great. The only person that kind of compares to him is Jimmy Johnson.
Okay.
In your face.
Greatest football coach ever. Is it Jim Harbaugh, like Colin says? I actually have a totally different name.
No. I think the greatest football coach of all time is probably Bill Walsh because of all his innovations. He started the West Coast offense. He won at Stanford. He won with the 49ers. And he gave birth to Mike Holmgren and George Seifert and, that whole gang. I'd probably lean Bill Walsh. But I think Harbaugh's great. I just wouldn't give him as much of a high ranking as Colin did.
I say it is Pete Carroll. I think it's got to be somebody. If you're really talking about greatest coach of all time, talk about somebody who's won a national championship at the collegiate level and a Super Bowl. Pete took Seattle to 2 Super Bowls, won 2 national championships at USC.
Yeah, one was stripped.
He was 97-19 as a coach at USC. He was 137-89 as the head coach of the Seahawks. His overall record is really, really impressive, and he succeeded at both.
Can he stain that legacy if he fails with the Raiders?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. No. I think it's Willie Mays, Steve Carlton at the end of their careers. People forget Shaq finished his career as a Celtic. Hakeem Olajuwon was a Toronto Raptor. Patrick Ewing was a Seattle Supersonic. Nobody remembers how it ended.
No.
You get all the credit for what you did earlier in your career. Pete's good, but he was very average he's to Colin's point, Pete failed a lot. He failed with the Jets. He failed with the Patriots. And then he kind of found his groove.
Can I just say, Pete was better with the Patriots than we think. He went to the playoffs twice. They went 10-6 and 9-7 and 8-8 was his out year.
Yeah.
So he was better. I mean, if you take his entire collegiate career, his entire NFL career, he's 278 and 150. Pretty damn good.
Yeah.
M, to you, who's the greatest football coach of all? Not college or pro, just greatest football coach.
I'd probably go Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah,
but I
that's
don't
fair
have
pick.
my big old stats in front of me to back this up. I just know that as national champion and the Super Bowl champion multiple times over, and successful in both ways.
Yeah. All right, let's
BC wants to defend
let's
his boy.
ask Brian. Go ahead, Brian.
Recency bias, too. I'd say Harbaugh just beat Pete Carroll this week, so
there you go.
That makes him better already.
Fair enough.
So you're saying that was for
the best coach of all
football
time.
coach of all time?
And, they play again later this year.
Yeah.
If it goes 2-0, then for sure, hands down, best coach of all time.
You weren't around for the USC-Stanford rivalry when Pete Carroll was there and Jim Harbaugh was there, man. They went at it. Oh, it was.
What's your deal?
The What's Your Deal game was very famous. Very famous. All right.
But wait, I have one question. If you had to name the best college football coach of all time, is it no hands? It's
Nick
Saban. No competition.
Yeah.
And then I think professional is a little bit more difficult because I think it could be Bill Belichick, but it's hard to separate the Brady and the Belichick of it all.
Correct.
Yeah, go back and look at Vince Lombardi. He was pretty good.
Yeah.
And he won
That
the
too.
first 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
They named it after him.
Bill Parcells
won
everywhere he went. One in New England, one in with the Jets, one with the Giants, one with the Cowboys, everywhere he went.
If you want to talk about general impact, as you mentioned, Bill Walsh, he invented the West Coast offense, which is basically what we watch every Sunday now.
Right.
So his impact was huge. But if you were to say best professional football coach, who would you say? You'd say Lombardi?
Lombardi or Belichick, yeah. But Belichick, Emily's right. Belichick's tainted because once Brady left, it was kind of like, all right, let's see what Belichick's all about, and he just crashed and burned.
Yeah.
And now, he actually is hurting his legacy with this crazy North
You
Carolina.
think they're going to
100%.
remember this over the Super Bowls?
Because it's so weird.
See, I don't think I think it's exactly the same thing. I don't
Is
think
it-
people are going to remember his year at North Carolina. I've already got him out after this year, his year at North Carolina.
Yeah, it would actually help if he only spends 1 year there.
By the way, you had a note that his girlfriend...
Oh, it's going to be in Fast Track.
Oh, okay.
It's
Then
the
I'll hold it.
tease.
I'll hold it. His girlfriend, we've got news
Fast Track
on his
is coming
girlfriend.
up.
Coming up next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Denis Bouanga has etched his name into LAFC club history.
Denis shot and in! Denis Bouanga is LAFC's top scorer all time!
Congratulations, Denis, on passing Carlos Vela and becoming LAFC's all-time leading scorer.
Oh, Denis, you celebrate, young man!
And Bouanga is not done yet. More history, more goals, more memorable moments still to come. Right here on the home of the black and gold, 710 ESPN.
Hey, it's Chris Morales. You know, we joke around a lot that I almost died, which I almost did. I had severe heart failure. That's when I went to a Providence hospital in the emergency room. And here's the thing about heart care. It begins with trust. That's why Providence takes the time to listen, understand, and earn yours before making any decision about your care. For me, if it wasn't for Dr. Cobb and Katie Cornella at St. Joe's in Orange, they made me trust them and they made me know. And my health and my life were going to be even better once I got out of the hospital. Providence, caring with compassion in Southern California.
This is a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test.
All right, we got a caller who says, I need to buy a car and I need to save money. Well, my friend, I've got one answer for you. The Cerritos Auto Square. It's America's largest auto mall. 24 dealerships, all the top brands, all in one easy location right here in SoCal. And here's the secret. These dealers sell more cars than anyone because they have low prices. And they can actually afford low prices because they sell so many cars. Check it out at CerritosAutosquare.com.
Cerritos Auto Square.
Big opinions, big laughs, and even bigger calf muscles. Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis.
For those listening at home, if you've seen Travis's calf muscles, they're huge. He's Samoan. 360 windmill on a 10-foot court from vertical right now.
From birth, I've been oddly
And it's
shaped
shocking.
below the knee. Is it that weird? Do I look strange?
No, you don't look strange.
I was taken back.
You just have big calves.
Weekdays 3 to 6 on 710 ESPN, the ESPN LA app, and YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Sure, I'll admit it. Fantasy football is my jam. Is that still a thing people say? Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Bring your A game and watch the big games all season.
Number 2.
Claim your retro piece diffuser September 23rd when you earn 500 points on your rewards card.
And the number 1 reason.
Nothing but a good time when Bret Michaels brings his Rock the World Tour to Morongo, November 21st.
Morongo, good times.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
And it is 2 p.m. in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason in Ireland.
And it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
The return of Fast Track, driven by our friends at Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutosquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
Down low is 350Q, 3.25 horsepower, 4-speed, 410 gears, 10 coats of competition orange, hand rubbed lacquer with a blue plane manifold, open race cams.
Fast Track on Mason in Ireland.
Time for Fast Track. Take it away, Mason.
All right, zoom. What do you got, Em?
Zoom. Before you get to my Fast Track, Ontario, the wait is over. The biggest party in minor league baseball is tonight at Ontario Town Square. DeMarco and Travis will broadcast from the afternoon show live from 3 to 6, leading up to the unveiling of Dodgers Single A affiliate Ontario's new team, name, and mascot. And I'm sure they have a lot to talk about today with Clayton Kershaw announcing his retirement.
Absolutely.
The celebration kicks off at 5:30 with host Mario Lopez, live performances, Dodger legends, and a drone show. Don't miss it. Okay. Here I teased the last segment. So we were talking about Bill Belichick.
Mm-hmm.
Well, his girlfriend is in the news because of something she didn't do. So people are thinking that she had backed out of Dancing with the Stars at the last minute. And here's why. It looks like it was because Lauren Jargui, I don't even know who she is.
Okay, Lauren Jargui.
Barely famous, but she was added on a couple days before as a last-minute ad to the Dancing with the Stars. And a Reddit sleuth had found out that Jordan Hudson's name, had originally been published on the Disney Plus Season 34 cast list. So if you'd gone to Dancing with the Stars, her name was listed underneath there. So it was all scrambling at the last minute to get Jordan out of there. I'm thinking she would have been great on Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, she used to be a cheerleader.
Beautiful. She's a cheerleader. She has good dance moves.
She loves attention.
Yeah, she would have. My guess is, and I'm guessing, she seems like kind of a control freak to me, and I'm guessing she made a whole bunch of demands that probably got her booted or they couldn't come to an agreement.
Yeah.
Like, my guess is, I'm guessing, they wanted to spotlight her relationship with Bill, get him to come to the night she was dancing, and she was probably like, I don't want to be made a public spectacle, and I'm out. But I agree with you, Em. I think had she just entered, she would have done well.
I think she would have done really well.
It would have been good PR. They'd see her actually as a person outside of Bill, potentially. And, half famous people are on that show all the time.
By the way, I don't know anybody on that show. It used to be
Alex Earl?
It used to be people I knew. Is there anybody on there I know?
You know Andy Richter.
And also,
Andy Richter.
You know Baron Davis.
Oh, Baron Davis is on.
Steve Irwin's son is on it.
Okay, Steve Irwin's. I know who his dad was.
Well, you know who he is.
Corey Feldman is in this.
Oh, is he really one of the Coreys? Okay.
Yeah, he's dancing on this thing.
I know one. Zac Efron's brother is on there. He was on Traders.
And he's very good looking.
Oh, that's right. I forget his name, but he was good on Traders.
Yeah, he was great on Traders.
So, you would recognize a few names. I'm about to recognize. I saw Baron Davis's first dance.
Yeah. Rough.
He only got 10 out of 20. I thought he deserved better.
Okay.
He did You Can't Touch This. MC Hammer did the cha-cha. His partner's obviously a way better dancer than he is. But I thought he actually was decent, but he only got 10 out of 20. So I don't know if he might already be out. I never watched the show. I just saw it on a YouTube clip.
Yep.
But I thought he did okay.
How would you do?
On Dancing with the Stars? Middle of the pack. I wouldn't be like Keyshawn. I wouldn't be the first off.
No.
But I wouldn't.
Keyshawn was terrible.
But I wouldn't win. I would lose to somebody that's a really good dancer.
I'm very, very light on my feet.
No, we saw you do
the Soulja Boy.
The Soulja Boy.
The Soulja Boy dance was actually pretty good, right?
I would say light on feet.
Yeah. I stayed on my feet. That's important.
Fast track.
So Netflix came out today with another trailer for season 2 of The Starting Five. It's going to come out October 16th. The new cast this year.
I watched all the first season. It was good.
Because that was actually going to be one of my questions, is if you actually saw any of the first season.
Yeah, I saw the whole thing.
Season 2 is going to be Shay, Tyrese Halliburton, Kevin Durant, James Harden, and Jaylen Brown. Kind of behind the scenes, in-depth look, for the live games, all this stuff. Did they nail the casting here? Is there anybody they forgot that you would have wanted to see that would have pushed it over the top that you're like, oh, I really got to see that? Or is this the perfect cast?
I would have loved to have seen Joel Embiid. I think he's kind of goofy and would be funny and would kind of get it. But
he barely played last season.
Yeah, all 5 of those guys are interesting. Harden is kind of on the back 9. I'm surprised they picked him. But all the other guys, like Jaylen Brown, super cerebral, really interesting dude. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander seems great to me. I think he'll be, awesome at it. I'll watch it again. I thought it was good last year, and I'm sure it'll be good this year.
Did you watch it, Brian, last year?
I watched the first couple episodes. I really like the Anthony Edwards in it. You got the in-depth of him.
Domantas Sabonis, LeBron, Jason Tatum, and somebody else. Yeah.
I don't know. There's only so much time in the world.
Yeah, I normally watch this stuff on planes while I'm writing other things.
Especially during football season. I mean, there are games on almost there. Like we got Thursday Night Football tonight. That's no time to watch a show. So it's really hard to get them all in. But I did not watch last year. It's worth watching.
I liked it. Yeah. It's like it's basically like
Full Swing and Drive to Survive.
Exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
Quarterbacks,
exactly
similar.
Quarterbacks. Yeah, exactly. Okay. And is that the first part of Fast Track?
That's Vroom Vroom.
Zoom Zoom. I said Vroom Vroom or Zoom Zoom.
We can both do different ones. You can do Zoom Zoom. I'll do Vroom Vroom.
Okay, excellent.
Met's up 2-1 or 5-1 now in the bottom, or maybe that was a highlight. Let me double check and see. If that
and by the way, if you are a fan of Clayton Kershaw, he has announced that he's going to retire at the end of the season, and tomorrow is his last regular season start in Dodger Stadium. And if you're a fan, you might want to have Apple TV Plus.
Yeah.
Because the game will be on Apple TV tomorrow.
Oh, no. I've got it. But
is it not going to be on Spectrum?
No.
I saw it reported.
That's an exclusivity window.
Whoa.
I wonder, I got a lot of friends over at Spectrum. I wonder if they're not trying to back negotiate
Don't you
a
have
way
to put the game
on
local television
I would think, but they may not be able to do it.
I know that rule is in the NFL. Do they not have that rule? Can't they put it on like channel 11 or 4 or 7 or 9 or 2 or one of them over the air so that people can watch the game?
Find out.
I think Travis is the leader in doing this because he will get frustrated when it's only on Apple TV Plus, which is why he eventually got it.
Okay.
I think it's not on Spectrum.
Damn.
Maybe ask one of your friends there.
Yeah, I'm texting right now. By the way, the Mets did beat the Padres today 6-1.
All right, so the lead is 2.5. All right, so Tony Rizzo is a big-time talk show host in Cleveland. Like, he's the guy in Cleveland. And he was talking about Shedeur Sanders, who is currently, I guess, 3 on the depth chart, something like that, in Cleveland, based on what's going on. Here's what Rizzo says about Shedeur.
I'm hearing Shedeur is not even running scout team. He's literally watching everyone play. Bailey Zappi's running scout team. I don't know if that's true. That's what I'm hearing. Why is he on the team? Why is he even here? If that's what you think about, because his jersey is selling, the Haslam's don't need jersey money, do they?
No, they don't.
Then why is he on the team if he's not even running scout team? Which I don't know.
It's a developmental project, Riz.
I'd love to ask him. Now today is Stefanski's day to cop out, which I love.
Yes,
he's
he
smart.
gives the coordinators.
So smart.
Yeah.
Somebody better ask Tommy Reese whether Shedeur's running scout team or not.
So we don't
because I heard he's not.
Okay, he's heard he's not running scout team. Now,
I've heard the same thing.
Now I agree with it. If he's not running scout team, what the hell is he doing?
developing him at their own timetable.
We're not going to see him on the field this year, I don't think.
I don't think so either. Remember I said maybe after his first preseason game, I said maybe the best bet anywhere is that Shedeur will throw for at least 500 yards this season.
Right, for the season.
And if he never gets in a game, I was wrong.
Because the first guy in is Dylan Gabriel, the guy they spent the 3rd-round pick on.
Right, and it sounds like Bailey Zappi's in the mix too.
Yeah. Wow.
And yeah, like he said, they don't need to have jersey sales. How much money are you going to make off of jersey sales to keep a 3rd-round quarterback on your team? Probably not making enough in jersey sales to overcome what you're going to pay him to be on your squad.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I don't know that the Shedeur thing, I know a lot of people want it to happen. I just don't know that it's going to. Do you think it will happen?
Shedeur?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not in Cleveland.
I think he has a chance to be a backup quarterback. He's a chance to be a legitimate backup quarterback.
Like, Cleveland screws up quarterbacks every day of the week and twice on Sunday. They had Baker Mayfield, and they just gave up on him. And now look at him down in Tampa. I think Shedeur is going to get an opportunity, but it's probably going to be somewhere else.
Yeah. All right, if you're just tuning in, Clayton Kershaw has announced that he will retire at the end of this season, after the postseason. Tomorrow night, his last regular season start. If you were watching the Dodgers last night, you saw something very surprising. With 2 runners on, in the 7th inning, Blake Snell on the mound, Dave Roberts went to the mound, and you thought for sure that's it for Blake Snell. Blake Snell says this.
You can read his lips.
This is how the conversation went.
What'd you tell Dave?
Please. Yeah, keep me in. I got it. And, I was very happy that he trusted me.
And the trust paid off. He got out of that inning, and the bullpen did a reasonably good job. Vesia was good. Tanner Scott was again Tanner Scott.
But no runs. No runs scored.
No runs, but, I mean, it's never easy. As he says,
baseball hates me right now.
Baseball hates him right now.
I think it was interesting, too, because he also, Tanner Scott said this after the game and says, I have to kind of get away with it right now. I don't know. I'm just trying to go out there right now and not think about it and just say, F it. That's how I always pitch. I kind of lost it this year. Now I'm back to F it.
So F it is a good way to approach life in general.
It is.
I mean, you got to just move forward. You can't get stuck in moments in the past. You always got a chance. I think that in the same way Mookie Betts reset his season, I still believe Tanner Scott could reset his season and go on a heater. He could go on a heater.
I think they need to have shirts that say F it on it. It's like they need to all get around this saying, this slogan, just like get it over with.
It's kind of isn't that what Kike Hernandez said on live TV at the end of last season about the postseason, Bri?
He did say something like that. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can find it.
He said something like that. Yeah. And I think that's a good attitude to go into stuff with.
Because we don't give a you know what?
Exactly.
That's where he asked, are we live?
Are we live? Yeah. And then he said it. You're right. I thought last night was a really good sign. John, as you pointed out yesterday, Dave Roberts, as we get into this postseason, is going to have to be very creative. Last year, it was piecing together relievers. Remember, it was a bullpen game in Game 4 of the DS against the Padres, and they were able to win that. This year, it's going to be more about piecing together starters and piggybacking guys. Like, you can see where Shohei Ohtani would give you 6 and Emmett Sheehan would give you 3.
Of all the starters,
yes,
who do you think has the lowest ERA over the last 2 months for the Dodgers?
Tyler Glasnow.
No.
Yamamoto.
No.
Blake Snell.
2.41.
Wow.
Yeah. See,
that's who I would move to the bullpen.
Why would you move him to the bullpen? Why would you not want him to do what he did last night?
Because he can go 7 like he did last night.
He can go 7. He's the one starter that can give you 7.
Right, but what if he could give us 7 at the end of all 3 games? If he only pitches 2 innings, then so here's what I'm saying. Yamamoto starts game 1, gives you 7 innings. Snell pitches the last 2. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Next night, Glasnow gives you 7. Snell pitches the last 2. Then it's a travel day. You could use him 3 times.
Yeah. What do you do in a 7-game series, though?
Well,
then you start burning guys.
You worry about it when you get to it.
Right now, they got to worry about 3.
Is he even built to do that? Because all these starters have
these
routines.
Guys throw every 2 days.
Right. But like Ohtani has started like every 8 days. over the last couple of months? Do you really? And I know, first of all, I would start Shohei Ohtani game 1 in the DS or in the wild card series. I would start him game 1.
By the way, he has the highest ERA over the last 2 months of the
But
five starters.
I just saw him throw no-hit baseball.
Well,
and if you throw out that one start in Colorado,
so did Yamamoto, so did Glasnow, so did Sheehan,
but
so did Snell. But they've all had 5 no-hit innings over the last 2 weeks.
Who would you start game 1?
Yamamoto.
You don't think that Shohei deserves some deference? And they're like, he just threw 5 no-hit innings. That guy is on fire. Plus, we can use him in game 1. Well, it won't be in that series.
I would start Yamamoto.
You can only use him once in a 3-game series. But in a 5-game series, you pitch him game 1, he comes back to close out game 4 or game 5. Give the way they did with Walker Buehler, the way they did with Julio Urias, the way they did with Max Scherzer. Final 3 innings, I can see Ohtani late in a series doing that.
Well, the problem is how you're going to warm him up.
Yeah, it's very tricky, and he's got a very
there's some logistical issues there, but it's a good problem to have because they almost have too many starting pitchers.
Their starting pitching is the best in baseball.
Yeah, I would. And by the way, the team ERA for the starters over the last 2 months, number 1 in Major League Baseball.
Insane.
The bullpen, the worst.
Yeah.
So I would just not use the bullpen unless I absolutely had to.
Yeah.
And I think that's what they're going to do.
Yeah, the trust tree doesn't have a lot of leaves at the moment. All right, coming up next, more Fast Track. I want to remind you that tomorrow we are at Total Wine and More in Beverly Hills, 9527 West Pico Boulevard. James Worthy is going to be there. The Laker girls are going to be there. A bunch of other stars are going to be there. John, who else is going to be there?
Dave Mason.
Dave Mason. James Worthy's favorite broadcaster, Dave Mason's going to be there tomorrow. We want to see you guys at Total Wine and More on Pico Boulevard in Beverly Hills tomorrow between noon and 3. We are out there and looking to meet you. All right, Fast Track, more of it next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Are we live?
We're live.
The fact that we don't give a
Hey, it's Mace. Listen up, people. We are taking the show on the road to my favorite spot in the home of the song of the summer. Total Wine and More. Join Mason and Ireland, the Laker girls, and a special appearance by Big Game James Worthy at Total Wine and More in Beverly Hills this Friday, September 19th from noon to 3. We'll be at Total Wine and More, 9527 West Pico Boulevard at Pico and Beverly. See you Friday, September 19th at noon at Total Wine and More in Beverly Hills.
And love what you find.
Drink responsibly, B21.
Party and play 24/7. Hollywood Park Casino now open. Located next to the Forum at SoFi Stadium and the all-new Intuit Dome. For more info, go to playhpc.com or follow them at playhpc. Must be 21 plus to enter.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Looking to score big on flooring? Kick off your project with Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Every day's a win, no gimmicks, no markups, just the wholesale deals on every surface. Call 866-62-FLOOR or visit them on the web, hernandezwholesaleflooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
Ever had one of these moments? You're at the checkout, heart pounding, wondering if your card's about to get declined. Or you need to hit urgent care, but payday is still days away. Or hey, maybe your weekend poker face didn't quite pay off. That's where Cash Call comes in. We'll spot you $1,000 anytime, day or night. Just apply online and we'll load the cash right to your debit card in about 10 minutes. Boom, problem solved. We charge just $50 for this loan, and you can pay it back over 12 months at $96.87 per month. Or, if you can knock it out early, you can stop the interest in its tracks. Need a quick grand? Get it now at cashcall.com. APR is 28.73%. subject to credit approval. Loans made pursuant to the California Department of Financial Protection and Innovation. Cashcall.com. That's cashcall.com.
John Ireland for Blue Ice Vodka. Blue Ice's double espresso crafted with Arabica coffee makes the perfect espresso martini. Just shake with ice and pour. Soft, smooth, and delicious. Blue Ice Vodka, because taste matters.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
Hey, it's Desmond Howard. You want to win the weekend? It all starts with the tailgate. And for me, that means Kingsford Charcoal.
They've been bringing the flavor, the smoke, and the heat since 1920. No wonder they're still the gold standard of grilling. So fire it up, feed your crew, and let the smoke do the talking. Kingsford, the king of the tailgate. Get it today at the Home Depot. Outdoers get more done.
Fast Track.
And it is Fast Track on 710 ESPN. Mason and Ireland on the all-new ESPN LA app, 7:10 a.m. and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. Fast Track now back in the 2 p.m. hour on Mason and Ireland, driven by Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutosquare.com. Once again, back to Fast Track and back to Mason and Ireland on 710.
Zoom, zoom, man.
Vroom, vroom. Okay, so the Hall of Fame of Toys has announced its 12 finalists for the class of 2025. Just so you know, last year's finalists for the inductees into the Hall of Fame were My Little Pony, Transformers action figures, Phase 10 were the ones that got in last year. All right, so here are the finalists for this year.
Okay.
Snow, the precipitation,
the actual
the sky.
snow.
Snow.
Okay.
Okay. Battleship.
I love that game.
Catan, Connect 4, Trivial Pursuit, Scooters, just the idea of scooters, Slime, Cornhole, Star Wars lightsabers, Furby, and Tickle Me Elmo. So you guys are the Hall of Famers.
Mm-hmm.
Do you agree with this list of Hall of Fame toys?
No. First of all, where's the Frisbee? Where's Legos? All right.
Yeah.
Where's Etch-a-Sketch? Where's the Slinky?
Where's Scrabble?
Yeah, where's Scrabble? Where is it? I don't know.
Hey, wait, Monopoly's not in the Toy Hall of Fame?
But, okay.
It's an outrage.
Do you like these ones that I've listed? Do you like
No.
Catan, Connect
No.
4, Trivial Pursuit?
Connect 4 I like.
No, Connect 4 should be in the Hall of Fame. No question.
And you guys hate snow because you don't. Well, you've experienced it.
I've
Dave.
experienced snow, yeah.
I want nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Cornhole?
Cornhole probably should be
Yeah,
in
but
the...
it's not better than any of the ones I mentioned. It's not better than Frisbees.
I do think it's better than Scrabble. I don't like Scrabble.
You don't like
why
Scrabble?
do you like
You'd
Scrabble?
be good at Scrabble.
I don't like Scrabble. It's just like I don't like the letters and the words and stuff. I like Trivial Pursuit because I can win.
By the way, I like the game we played today during Before the Growl. If you don't know this, before the show starts, about 10 minutes before the show, 11:50, we go live on YouTube, and today we played a game called, what is that game called? Cinnaphile. Terrific game. And if you want to get an early jump on Mason and Ireland, jump on the ESPN LA YouTube channel at about 11:50, and
we may not do it tomorrow. Do we do them on remote?
Probably not tomorrow, but back on Monday.
On Monday.
If you want to have a hand in who gets into the Toy Hall of Fame, the public has a week until September 24th to vote for their favorites. So vote for your favorites.
Okay.
Vroom,
Fast
vroom.
Track.
Vroom, vroom.
All right, on the topic of Clayton Kershaw here, this kind of came to my mind. For me, very emotional. You know, one of my all-time favorite players. My vivid memories of Kershaw would be anytime that the Dodgers would come to San Diego, me and my dad would only go to Kershaw games. We would, look at the lineup. When is he pitching? Monday,
Kershaw
Tuesday,
Day.
Kershaw Day. We would only go. I've seen him pitch more than any other pitcher in my lifetime. Even emulated him, wore the same number in high school, all this stuff.
Okay.
But it was to that point to where every time if it was a better pitcher on the other side, it didn't matter. We would go to the Kershaw game. Was there ever anybody like that for you to where no matter who's, pitching, even if they were bad, we're going to that Kershaw game? Or is there somebody now that's kind of like that?
No, when I grew up, my favorite player was Nolan Ryan, and anytime he pitched, there was a bus you could take anywhere in Orange County for $1. It was called the Ryan Express.
No
and
way.
It would take you to the game, and it would bring you back.
Very cool.
And my parents didn't always want to go to the game, so they said, if you take the Ryan Express, you can go with your friends. And it would drop off 3 blocks from my house, so I'd be all set before and after the game, and every time he pitched, I took it. So Nolan Ryan was the same way for Angel fans growing up.
Yeah.
And Clayton Kershaw, I don't blame you for going to Clayton Kershaw games because you never know where. With Nolan Ryan, we actually thought every time we went, this could be a no-hitter.
Yeah.
Right.
With Kershaw, you went, this could be a shutout. This could be a no-hitter. This could be something really big.
So early in life, I was a Rangers fan, and I went to see a Rangers-A's game, specifically in Texas, to see Dave Stewart pitch against Nolan Ryan. A's beat the Rangers 11-10. There was no good pitching at all that day.
Both starters got lit up early.
Got blown out. Yeah. So, but I think Kershaw, one of the great, really cool, fun nights of my broadcast career was doing the no-hitter. And I was so hanging. Nothing fascinates me, excites me like a no-hitter. I've never been to one, but I did get to do one on TV. That's as close as I've gotten.
Funny story about that. I was back home during college when that happened, that no-hitter. Was watching it with my dad. We ended up recording the game. Maybe about 8 years later when the DirecTV TiVo box went out, lost recording. Oh, it was one of the saddest things ever. I'd go back every year and watch it.
Oh, that's right. Well, you can now probably see it on YouTube.
Find it on YouTube, yeah.
Yeah.
The other, just another thought that I had on Clayton Kershaw. I always remember when Vin Scully, early in Kershaw's career, I don't know if it was the first game, but it was early.
The Uncle Charlie thing?
That is public enemy number 1, he called his curveball. As classic Vin. All right, there you have it. There's your fast track for today.
Vroom, vroom.
Vroom, exactly right. Em, what do you want to do here? We can do that, or we can say that.
Let's play the sound of it, and then we can react on the other side.
Good. All right, so Chris Canty from the Unsportsmanlike Show, which you hear here on 710 ESPN each day, Evan Canty and Michelle, he had a take on Jalen Hurts versus Matthew Stafford. Listen to this.
It's the same conversation that everybody was having last year after the Philadelphia Eagles beat the Carolina Panthers. Jalen Hurts didn't have 100 yards passing against the Carolina Panthers, but he goes out the following week against the Pittsburgh Steelers, and he throws for 290 yards and 2 touchdowns, a 125 passer rating. And what does he go to the podium and he says? That what y'all wanted to see. It's the same conversation. Jalen Hurts this season has a better QBR on third downs, a better QBR versus the blitz, a better QBR when pressured, a better QBR in the red zone, and a better QBR in the fourth quarter. To me, those are all elements of quarterback play. And Jalen Hurts is better than Matt Stafford in all of them. The only thing that people look at is Jalen Hurts not having a passing touchdown, and Matthew Stafford has 3 of them. But Jalen Hurts also has 3 touchdowns. He just ran them in himself.
Yeah, I mean, this is an interesting conversation. Let's have it next. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, let me tell you about Thrive, the leading managed security service provider in the country. We talk about all the time in this show, defense wins championships. The same is true in business. 1/3 of businesses will unwittingly turn over their sensitive company data to thieves this year. In an instant, everything is compromised. Your customer files, your bank accounts, all of it. You won't know till the $1 million ransom demand hits your email. That's why your business needs Thrive. They'll start with a cyber risk assessment. Their security analysts identify gaps and deliver solutions to help keep your network healthy and protected. It's not a matter of if, it's when. I've been hacked. You don't want this. Get ready. Get your no-obligation security recommendations. Your business depends on it. Visit this website, thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. That's thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. Protect your business with Thrive.
Denny Bawanga has etched his name into LAFC club history.
Denny shot and in! Denny Bawanga is LAFC's top scorer all time!
Can Congratulations, Denis, on passing Carlos Vela and becoming LAFC's all-time leading scorer.
Oh, Denis, you celebrate, young man!
And Bawanga is not done yet. More history, more goals, more memorable moments still to come. Right here on the home of the Black and Gold, 710 ESPN.
Water, power, comfort. NextGen protects it all with the Home Hero Bundle. Do you like the taste of your water? If not, get your free alkaline reverse osmosis system when you install whole home water filtration. Clean, healthy water every tap. Add a heater treater for just $4.99 to shield your plumbing from hard water damage. And when you bundle in HVAC or electrical service, you'll save 10% instantly. One call, one team, total home protection. Call NextGen, 833-3-NEXGEN, or visit nextgenaaronplumbing.com today.
CSLB number 1011173.
Back when I played, leg cramps were no joke. Fourth quarter, overtime, practice, even when I got home, they would hit out of nowhere. Had I known about Highland's leg cramps back in the day, I would have had a locker full of the stuff. Now I'm retired, I still get these cramps on my morning walks, hanging out with my daughter, but now I've got something that actually works. Highland's leg cramps. The tablets dissolve quickly under the tongue and don't upset my stomach. Cramps hit athletes, weekend warriors, couch coaches, all of us. Grab Highland's leg cramps and get it today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS.
Ignite your afternoons at Waba Grill's $5 happy hour with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium one beverage drink, like our tangy passion fruit lemonade. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. Only at Waba Grill.
Sure, I'll admit it. Fantasy football is my jam. Is that still a thing people say? Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Bring your A game and watch the big games all season.
Number 2.
Claim your retro peace diffuser September 23rd when you earn 500 points on your rewards card.
And the number 1 reason.
Nothing but a good time when Bret Michaels brings his Rock the World Tour to Morongo, November 21st.
Morongo, good times.
Bottom of the ninth, bases loaded, crowd rocking for Rotolo Chevrolet's top hitter, Mike Capozio. He's facing off with the Bulldog, and these two have quite the history. Here's the pitch. Oh, he got all of it. That ball is out of here like a red Corvette, and it's going, and going, and going. Yes!
Dad, are you having that dream again?
Come see what the fun is all about at Rotolo Chevrolet.
Hey, soccer fans, are you ready for a shot at some serious soccer excitement? San Antonio Cardinale Wine is giving you a chance to win tickets to a major upcoming soccer game. Imagine being there live, experiencing the thrill of world-class soccer firsthand. It's easy to enter. Just visit soccerdreamticket.com. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity from San Antonio Cardinale, your perfect game day wine. Head to soccerdreamticket.com now for details and your chance to score big.
Out here, pets are always by your side, watching the herd, running fence lines, or asleep at your feet. Pets are some of our favorite customers. When you bring them along to Tractor Supply, we'll always have a treat waiting. And with our price match guarantee, you'll always get the best price on their favorite food, toys, treats they love, and pet meds to keep them healthy. Tractor Supply, for pets out here.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
Hi, this is Matthew Stafford of your Los Angeles Rams. This is Mason in Ireland on your home of Rams football, 710 ESPN.
Hey, what's going on, people? It is Thursday. We got Thursday night football coming up for you. A lot of people have Buffalo in their survivor pools. I do. Ireland, you do.
Everybody I know does. My mom does. Michael does. There's a few people that I think picked Tampa. Dallas.
My mom's on Tampa. Kansas City, some people have. Brian Cohen, you're the only person that's got Green Bay.
Which is kind of surprising to me, honestly. And they're playing the Browns.
It's a good call. You never know. You never know. But I feel good about tonight. I think we'll have a blowout tonight. You agree, John? Blowout.
It better be.
What's the line on this game?
11.5.
11.5. Give me 10,000 mythical dollars. Lay the 11.5.
Oh, wow. Okay.
10,000 mythical dollars.
You do know you only have 64 to work with, right?
I thought 64.
Yeah.
64. Yeah. No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay. You're doing 10. That's
10,000
money.
I know. I'm rolling. I'm rolling with the Bills. All right. So we played this little piece from Chris Canty on Unsportsmanlike. Let me give it to you again.
It's the same conversation that everybody was having last year after the Philadelphia Eagles beat the Carolina Panthers. Jalen Hurts didn't have 100 yards passing against the Carolina Panthers, but he goes out the following week against the Pittsburgh Steelers, and he throws for 290 yards and 2 touchdowns, a 125 passer rating. And what does he go to the podium and he says? That what y'all wanted to see. It's the same conversation. Jalen Hurts this season has a better QBR on third downs, a better QBR versus the blitz, a better QBR when pressured, a better QBR in the red zone, and a better QBR in the fourth quarter. To me, those are all elements of quarterback play. And Jalen Hurts is better than Matt Stafford in all of them. The only thing that people look at is Jalen Hurts not having a passing touchdown, and Matthew Stafford has 3 of them. But Jalen Hurts also has 3 touchdowns. He just ran them in himself.
Okay, so these are 2 completely different players. But the one thing I'll say, and obviously Matthew Stafford is not going to run the ball the way Jalen Hurts runs the ball, and Jalen Hurts is not going to throw the ball the way Matthew Stafford throws the ball. You know, Matthew Stafford, since he's been with the Rams, has got 11 game-winning drives in the fourth quarter. That's where he is really, really good. Do
you know how many Jalen Hurts has?
No, I didn't look that up. Okay. Jalen Hurts, game-winning drive. Why? What do you think?
I don't think he has a lot. I would answer your question this way. If I had to pick a quarterback moving forward for like the next 5 years.
Sure, that's Jalen Hurts.
I would take Jalen Hurts. But if I had to pick a quarterback to win one game this weekend, I would take Matthew Stafford.
Me too.
Jalen Hurts has 9 game-winning fourth-quarter comebacks. And
that's
Matthew
in his whole career, right?
Yeah, and Matthew Stafford has 38, and he's 4th all-time.
Yes.
But
that's why I like Matthew Stafford at the end of games.
Game player. Yeah.
I will say, in order to come back in the 4th, you have to be down.
Right.
So Jalen Hurts has played from ahead a lot of the time. They've been the better team since he's been the quarterback of the Eagles. Almost every year he's been there. So I will say, in order to come back, you have to be behind.
I also want to see what Jalen Hurts does in a game where they need to come from behind. Like, he's not a quarterback who is known for passing the football. A.J. Brown has been quiet. Devontae Freeman has been he's not distributing the ball to his receivers. If he's behind, you can't rely on Saquon and his own running because you're chewing up clock time.
Right,
so
exactly.
That's why you want to jump on them as quick as you can on Sunday. And by the way, I think the Rams will. And also, on the get up today,
okay,
at least 3 people were picking the Rams.
All right.
At least 3 people. Who are the bussing with the boys people? Who are those people?
Taylor Lewan and Julian Edelman.
They're really good.
Yeah.
They're really good.
I do think that the issue with what you said about the Rams will jump on the Eagles early is they are a very slow starting team. They're a team that is almost a second half team at this point.
Well, they were last week.
They were last
week.
And
they have traditionally been a second half team. So I'm worried about the Rams falling behind because just what you said, Eagles can suffocate you with the running attack. So what you said is great.
Thank you.
If they could do it.
They're going to.
They're going to.
I honestly believe the Rams are going to win on Sunday.
I hope they do.
I really feel like this is a win. I feel like they've gone, 9-0 with 2 losses to the Eagles. Is that what the stat is?
Yeah, I think John had it earlier, rather than we can compare it to the Eagles.
So here it is. Their last 11 games, the Rams are 9-2. They're 9-0 against every team in the NFL except the Eagles, and they're 0-2 against the Eagles.
Payback time.
The Eagles have had a great record recently.
Eagles won 17 of their last 18 games.
Yes. All right, let me pivot here. I want to get this in. So they flew a plane over Miami's stadium, and Mike McDaniel.
Yeah, he'll be coaching tonight in Buffalo.
Correct. They flew the plane with the Fire McDaniel thing over the stadium this last week. Now, I want you to listen to what he says after he was asked about this at his press conference this week.
No, I was coaching and calling a football game So yeah, I wasn't spending my time considering what the fans were doing at all. The fans want their team to win, so I figure that if we win football games, that's I don't think it's personal. I think they want to win, and so do I.
Okay, so a couple of apparently fans in Miami have decided that he's stoned. Bro is back on drugs. It's clear as day. Oh, my God. How is he allowed to coach when he is obviously high? And he has that one moment where he did vape a while back. I'm not suggesting that this is real, but that was really a stumbling, weird answer to a question. Is it possible that Bro is on the weed?
Well, first of all, I listen to Mike McDaniel a lot, and that's what he sounds like, even if he's
stumbling and stammering around.
That's just the way the guy talks. He's a little quirky.
Yeah.
And he's actually right about something.
Okay.
If it looks like you're stoned all the time and you talk like a stoner and you're winning, it becomes kind of quirky and fun.
True.
If you're losing, it becomes the reason you're losing.
Yes.
He can cure all of it with winning one game tonight.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
If he goes on the road in Buffalo and upsets the Bills, and in so doing, by the way, basically ends almost every survivor pool in the United States.
Right.
Fans will swing back to him. This is a huge game for McDaniel.
Oh,
he gets blown out tonight. If it's 50-3, he might not make it to next week.
I think they will get blown out, and I think he will be fired. Is next week a bye week for Miami? I want to say it is.
Well, that would be more reason to fire him.
You get like 10 days because it's a Thursday game. This might be the right spot to fire him because he's definitely going to be out.
But if the game's competitive, I don't think they'll fire him.
No. And what
they play they play the 29th. So it's like 9 days from now.
9
so it's not a bye week,
well,
but
that'd be
like
11 days from now.
Yeah. I don't know numbers. You guys know numbers.
But if he gets blown,
I told you, you don't need to take math.
Yeah, exactly.
But if he does get blown out, I think it will make complete sense because the new guy or whoever steps in will have 11 days to prepare the team. They always that's one of the things Deshaun Foster I think led to his firing was that they have a bye next week. So the guy that settles in, and I forget what his name is, the guy Skipper.
Yeah.
Skipper gets 2 weeks to sort of prep the team. In this case, 9 days or 11 days for whoever takes over in Miami if Mike
or
McDaniel
you could
gets
hire
blown out
Urban
tonight.
Meyer tomorrow and let him come in and coach the next game.
All right, so our offensive coordinator is Frank Smith. So that could be an option of who, and the defensive coordinator is Anthony Weaver. And oftentimes after that, it's a special teams coordinator.
Are you talking about Miami?
Yeah. Okay. Craig Ackerman.
Yeah.
So
we've already got Mike McDaniel fired.
He won't get fired if he wins tonight.
He's getting rolled.
Even if he wins.
I think Buffalo's rolling him tonight.
Yeah, I see. Okay.
Yeah, I think Buffalo's going to blow the doors off.
He could end up being one of the few Sean McVay disciples or Sean McVay touched guys that don't work out.
Well, he worked with him in Washington.
In Washington, along with Shanahan, right?
But he never worked. He was never
underneath
Sean on Sean's staff. But they're friends. They know each other.
It's like the Shanahan McVay tree that has been so successful recently.
For sure.
But he might not. And he was also successful at the beginning.
Oh yeah, no, he had a really good run there,
and they were putting up big numbers.
Yeah. No, they looked good there for a while, and now they don't at all. I think Buffalo rolls them tonight. What is that on Amazon tonight?
Amazon,
yes, as we like to call it.
Al
Michaels on the call.
It's unseasonably warm in Buffalo. It's like 80 degrees in Buffalo, so weather will not be a factor.
Now Bergman hates Al Michaels. Will he watch the game anyway?
Well, he hates me. He listens to the games.
Yeah, that's right.
So
he hates announcers.
There you
period.
Go. Well, he just hates play-by-play announcers. He hates me. He hates Charlie Steiner.
He
hates Al Michaels. He thinks Joe Buck hates the Dodgers.
Well, Joe Buck does hate the Dodgers.
He does love Vin Scully. He has a tattoo.
He does love Vin.
Vin Scully is the one guy he'll put up with.
Vin Scully's great. Everybody else sucks. That's Bergman's take on announcers. All right, coming up next for you is Game of Games. Whose game today? Brian? BC's got the game.
Oh, good. His games are always good.
In the meantime, if you are not playing Prize Picks, what are you doing? It makes every game more fun, makes every game more interesting. Last night, I rolled with a 4-legger on the Dodger game. Did not hit, but you know what? I was sitting there and rooting for a home run I had Schwarber for a home run last night. I thought he hit a home run. Nobody was hitting Blake Snell last night. Did you play?
I did. I dabbled in little WNBA playoffs last night. It turned into the Valkyrie game fourth quarter. Came up a little short, though. But it got me watching.
But that's the point.
Yeah,
you watched the game.
Watching.
Exactly. Hey, Prize Picks is simple to play. I've always got action going, more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you cash in. And you can either do the power play, which is you got to get all of them right, or you can do the flex play, which means you can still cash out even if your lineup isn't perfect. You can still double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. All right, let's do this. Download the app today. Use code MACE, M-A-S-E. Get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineups. Again, this is Prize Picks. Use code MACE to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it is good to be right. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
When it comes to food, the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show doesn't mess around.
Have you ever fallen asleep at a restaurant?
Fallen asleep.
Fallen asleep, not passed out.
Okay,
fallen
now that
asleep.
you clarified a little bit, I have never fallen asleep at a restaurant.
Never had food coma.
No,
never had
there's
to put your head
food
down.
and I'm having a good time. No.
Yeah.
From food comas to football, buffets to baseball, DeMarco and Travis are the perfect recipe for your afternoon drive.
We used to take over all-you-can-eat places and stay there all day. Yeah,
You can do that?
Hack. Like $8, we'd eat all day, literally.
Whether you're at work, on the road, or recovering from your own food coma, hang out with the guys.
Crushing Kung Pao chicken all day long.
All day. Find the booth, lean over, get some sleep, wake up, eat some more.
Mongolia beef.
Right.
Again.
Right. Bring it around
Again.
Another
round, please.
Yes,
Cashew
all day.
chicken.
The DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. Weekdays from 3 to 6 p.m. on 710 ESPN, the ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Children's Hospital Los Angeles is where groundbreaking research meets unparalleled expertise. It's where exceptional care is tailored 100% to kids. And it's where every specialist, every room, every innovation revolves around one need: your child's health. Whether it's routine care or a life-saving procedure, CHLA is where families turn to when outcomes truly matter. Children's Hospital Los Angeles, 125 years of building hope and healthier futures. Go to chla.org today.
Hey, it's Mace. College football is back, and there's no better place to catch every heart-pounding moment than Cosm. This isn't just a sports bar. It's your front row pass to the future of fandom. Feel the tackles, the touchdowns, and game day glory like never before with Cosm's shared reality displays. Step into the dome, an immersive 3-level experience that puts you right on the field, or rally with your friends in the hall where every game is on all at once. Don't just watch college football, live it. Get your tickets now at Cosm.com. I'll see you there.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos. Fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play.
Well, here we are again, and I got to tell you, Jim, this match has me really concerned.
Here we have a powerful heavyweight, a train, weighing in at 6,000 tons. And this hasty lightweight challenger, a car, at just 1.5 tons?
This does not bode well for the car, or the people in it.
It's no contest. Every day, people are injured or killed trying to beat a train at rail crossings. See tracks, think train.
710 ESPN.
And it is time for Game of Games on the #1 sports radio show in LA, Mason and Ireland.
Game of Games.
Game of Games presented by CallJacob.com.
Call Jacob.
Everyone loves a fighter, but in this town, winning matters, especially after an accident. So remember, anyone can fight, but CallJacob.com is here for you when you need a big win. After an accident, go to CallJacob.com or call 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB. We got the jingle.
Call
Jacob. Thank you. Game of Games time. Take it away, Mace.
All right, here we go. It is Game of Games time, and we are joined by afternoon associate producer DeAndre Hawkins. DeAndre, what's happening, man?
What is going on, everyone?
DeAndre just told us he's an Eagles fan, and you're actually going to the Eagles-Rams game. You're leaving tomorrow night?
I'm leaving tomorrow night, and I'll be there Friday morning. So.
You know the worst feeling in the world is when you fly all the way across the country. I did this with the Super Bowl and the Rams in Atlanta, and you lose, and then you've got to sort of drag your tail back to L.A. Are you this?
No, I'm not worried at all. You know, the Rams got to come back to Philly again, and you already know how things go in Philadelphia, man. That hostile environment. Let's just see if Matthew Stafford's ready to go, man.
He's ready, man.
All
right, how did you become an Eagles fan?
So, my first ever video game as far as football was Madden. Madden 06.
And you play the Eagles?
And Donovan McNabb was on the cover, and then at that time, you know.
You had Deshaun Jackson zipping through the
exactly.
thing? Yeah.
So, I just fell in love with the Eagles ever since.
All right. Brian Cohen's game today. Brian, what you got going?
I got a little Thursday night football edition. Dolphins or Bills, kind of a what's more. So, two choices here.
All right.
I will kick it off. What's more, the number of dolphins currently in captivity, or the number of buffalo in Yellowstone?
Emily.
Dolphins.
Mace.
Dolphin.
Do I go different here? Yeah, there aren't very many buffaloes. I'm going dolphin. What do you say, DeAndre?
I'm with the crowd. I'm going dolphin.
I should have gone buffalo. 4,000 buffalo in Yellowstone, 3,000 in captivity.
Okay, more than I thought.
On number 2 here. What's more, the number of passing yards for Dan Marino or the number of people the new Buffalo Stadium will hold?
Mace.
Buffalo Stadium.
Dan Marino had I'm going stadium. DeAndre.
I'm going Marino.
Emily.
Marino.
Buffalo's new stadium.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay, so Mason and Ireland are both on the board. What were the? Do you have the numbers?
I do. Marino 61,000 yards, and Buffalo Stadium is estimated to hold 63,000 people.
Close.
Pretty close.
Okay.
Number 3 here. What's faster, the top speed that a dolphin can swim, or the top speed a buffalo can run?
Interesting.
Top
speed of a dolphin versus a buffalo.
Boy, I'm assuming this is close.
It's very close, yes.
Well, the last answer, Buffalo Dolphin answer, was buffalo, so I'll go dolphin. DeAndre.
I'm going dolphin as well.
Emily.
I'm trying to get on the board. Dolphin.
Mace.
Dolphin's got more speed.
It is a dolphin.
Yeah.
37 miles an hour to a buffalo, topping out at 35.
Okay.
Number 4 here. What's more, the number of career touchdowns for Tyreek Hill or the number of career interceptions for Josh Allen?
Okay. Career touchdowns for
Tyreek Hill or interceptions for Josh Allen?
Okay. DeAndre.
I'm going Tyreek Hill.
Okay. Emily.
I'm also going to go Ty Hill.
Mace.
Tyreek Hill.
I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to go Josh Allen.
And you're glad you did. It is Josh Allen. 84 career interceptions. Tyreek, 82 career touchdowns.
Okay, very close again.
Okay.
Number 5 here. What's more, the number of all-time wins for the Dolphins or the number of all-time wins for the Bills? Total franchise history.
Okay. Emily.
Dolphins.
Mace.
They had those Super Bowl runs. I'm going to go Bills.
Boy, Miami was really good when Don Shula was there. I'm going to go Dolphins. DeAndre.
I'm going Bills.
It's the Dolphins.
Emily and John are on the board.
488.
All right.
Okay, so I'm up 4-2. Both Mace and Emily have 2. DeAndre has 1. How many you got, Brian?
I got 9, so 4 left.
4 left. I'll start going first. Here we go.
Number 6. What's more, the number of catches Mike McDaniel had while at Yale or the number of playoff wins for Sean McDermott as a coach?
McDermott doesn't have a ton of wins, but I can't imagine Mike McDaniel piling up anything at Yale. But I'm going to go McDaniel. Mace.
I don't think we have a choice but to go different, right?
No, you do. There's 3 left. 4 left, right? Yeah, you're only down.
4 left.
I'm only up 2.
Okay.
There's 4 left. I'm going McDaniel.
I'm going the other.
McDermott.
M.
McDermott.
DeAndre.
I'm going McDermott as well.
It is McDermott.
Oh,
okay.
nice.
So everybody picked one up on me there.
Mike McDaniel walked on at Yale. never accumulated any stats.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the score. Ireland 4, Emily and Mace 3, DeAndre 2, and 3 left.
3
right?
left, yeah.
Okay, so I still have to go first.
What's more, the number of touchdowns Marshawn Lynch had as a time with the Bills, or the number of receiving touchdowns Ricky Williams had with the Dolphins?
I'm gonna go Ricky Williams. Emily.
Marshawn.
Mace.
I'm going Ricky Williams.
DeAndre.
I'm gonna go Ricky Williams.
Marshawn Lynch.
Oh, Emily takes the point.
All right, so Emily tied me, and
I'm out, right?
There are 2 left?
2 left.
Yeah.
No, you're still in, but you got to go
you're still
opposite
in.
of me and Emily.
You're about to lose like the Eagles are going to on Sunday.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
What's more, the combined career touchdowns for the Cook brothers, James and Dalvin, or the number of passing touchdowns Tua had while at Alabama?
Emily.
I'm going to go with the Cook brothers.
I'm going to go Tua. Mace.
I'm going to try to take my spot and go Cook brothers.
DeAndre.
I got to go to Cook Brothers, right?
Well, I think you're out no matter what.
Yeah, I'm
but
out.
what's the answer?
It is Tua.
Wow.
It is Tua, so Ireland.
Got the lead.
Is that a wrap?
No. DeAndre's out. So that's a bad sign for his Eagles.
That is bad for the Eagles.
Okay, but Brian, there's one left.
One more.
So here's the deal. Oh, Mace, you're out.
I'm out, yes.
I have 5. Emily has 4. Let's see if I can keep from flippering this thing. Go ahead.
What's more, the number of wins the Bills or the Dolphins have on Thursday Night Football?
Okay. More wins on Thursday.
I'm going to go. Thursday Night Football started 3 years ago. 4th season. I'm going to go Bills, which means, M, you have to go Dolphins.
Yeah, Dolphins.
What's the answer, Brian?
It is the Bills.
It is the Bills. There's the win.
There you got it.
Okay.
Want to do the tiebreaker just for fun?
Yeah, sure. Tiebreaker. How many career rushing yards does Josh Allen have? Career rushing yards.
Okay.
I've got 2,100.
Look what I wrote.
2,200.
And I have 2,300.
There you go.
I'm going 2,400.
4,231 career rushing
4,000?
yards.
Wow.
Yes.
So
He
DeAndre
like
gets the
prices
tiebreaker.
right at that one.
Wow. Now, DeAndre, I want to do something with you. Congratulations, John. I want to do something with you. You know the Eagles fight song, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know it?
Yeah.
So if I play it, will you sing along?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, here we go. Ready?
That's actually real clever. I was not expecting that one.
Didn't see that?
That was excellent.
That's actually really good.
I would wish you good luck, and I hope you have a great trip. And
Yeah,
I hope you come home miserable.
Miserable. A long
Have you
flight
checked the
home.
weather?
It's supposed to be really humid out there.
So it's not cold.
It's not cold, no.
Weather
It's
will-
like, the highest I think I saw was like 80, 85.
Oh,
Okay.
wow. So
Oh,
really
that's
warm.
really
okay.
warm. Okay, cool.
All right, have fun.
Have
Appreciate
fun,
you guys.
man. Yep.
And coming up
Die,
next.
Eagles, die.
Die, Eagles, die.
All right, coming up next for you, Super Crosstalk. We're going to go live to Ontario,
live.
where Travis Rogers and DeMarco Farr are standing by. We'll do that next. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Denis Bouanga has etched his name into LAFC club history.
Denis shot and in! Denis Bouanga is LAFC's top scorer all time!
Congratulations, Denis, on passing Carlos Vela and becoming LAFC's all-time leading scorer.
Oh, Denis, you celebrate, young man!
And Bouanga is not done yet. More history, more goals, more memorable moments still to come. Right here on the home of the black and gold, 710 ESPN.
Feel the ground tremble. The Morongo Band of Mission Indians invites you to the 34th Annual Thunder and Lightning Powwow. Enjoy authentic arts, crafts, and the cuisine of Native American culture. All are welcome to this free, family-friendly event. Call 888-MORONGO or go to morongopowwow.com for more information. The Thunder and Lightning Powwow, September 26th through the 28th.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you expect your insurance company to be there for you, but often they look for ways to underpay your claim. If you're feeling abandoned, pushed to use low-rated contractors or ignored after years of loyalty, we protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for. Contact Avner Gatt, one of California's largest public adjusting firms. Visit avnergatt.com or call 818-917-5256. With a team that has the industry's know-how, including experience from the insurance side, Avner Gatt is ready to fight for you. With over 20 years of experience, they offer a free initial consultation and have the largest network of experts to evaluate your damages. Remember, size, experience, and expertise matter. Don't let your insurance company leave you in the dark. Call Avner Gatt, 818-917-5256, or visit avnergatt.com today. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
Everyone knows Earl Hershiser has won numerous awards for his performance on the field. But off the field, he's a great humanitarian, a true friend and partner of mine, and a real bulldog when it comes to business.
Baseball taught me to work hard and respect people. Rotolo Chevrolet does both, and that's why I joined the team.
Rotolo Chevrolet has been Dealer of the Year for 12 straight years. Like Earl, we know something about winning.
I believe they call that a dynasty.
Come see what the fun is all about at Rotolo Chevrolet.
Los Angeles, your Rams return home to SoFi Stadium for a Week 4 showdown versus the Indianapolis Colts. You don't want to miss this AFC-NFC showdown, so bring all your energy and pack the Rams house. To purchase your tickets, head to therams.com/IND. Again, that is therams.com/IND. To see your Rams battle the Colts on Sunday, September 28th at 1:05 p.m. See you at the Rams house.
Hey, it's Chris Morales. You know, we joke around a lot that I almost died, which I almost did. I had severe heart failure. That's when I went to a Providence hospital in the emergency room. And here's the thing about heart care. It begins with trust. That's why Providence takes the time to listen, understand, and earn yours before making any decision about your care. For me, if it wasn't for Dr. Cobb and Katie Cornella at St. Joe's in Orange, they made me trust them and they made me know. And my health and my life were going to be even better once I got out of the hospital. Providence, caring with compassion in Southern California.
ESPN AM 710 Los Angeles. It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger. Super Crosstalk. It's time for Super Crosstalk.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Whoa, baby.
Hey, guys.
Whoa, horsey.
So,
how are you?
Ontario, California.
What are you guys doing there?
We are at the beautiful Ontario Town Square. We're here for the unveiling of the new team name of the Dodger Single-A affiliate, which will start play next season.
Nice.
So they're going to announce they're going to show us the uniforms. They're going to announce the team name. There's a big party here in the city of Ontario. There's a bunch of Dodger fans all over the streets.
Bunch of stuff going on.
Yeah, there's a bunch going on out here,
Like
fellas.
yes, and right now we're sitting in a restaurant that's being set up, so it's really, really cool.
So
what's
the favorite for nickname of the team? Do you know any possibilities?
Is it
Did
the Trash Pandas?
No.
Been taken.
I was telling DeMarco about the Trash Pandas. I know I think it's the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs, I think is a
The Iron Pigs
Phillies.
is a good one, yeah.
Yeah, so
Stone
I don't know if
Ferrets.
they're going to go down the middle of the fairway or they're going to get a little weird with it. I don't know. We're going to find out around 5:30.
All right.
All right, so Trav, what is Clayton Kershaw's legacy more than anything else?
Oh, legacy.
He is one of the greatest Dodgers of all time. He might be the second or third greatest left-hander of all time, and he's one of the most iconic athletes in the history of Los Angeles. It's a pretty good legacy.
I agree with
One of the greatest of all
I agree
time.
with the last part. I think that left-handed pitchers, he's probably down farther than you think.
Okay, give me the list. The only guy that I think is an easy yes way ahead is Randy Johnson.
Okay, Sandy Koufax,
Okay,
Steve Carlton.
Okay, Carlton's an interesting one.
Pedro Martinez.
No, he's right.
Pedro's
He's
right.
right-handed.
He's
sorry, left-handers. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
So
love Pedro.
I want to go back to Koufax for a second, Ireland, because Koufax obviously amazing, right? Really short run of greatness.
Yeah, that's
Clayton
true.
Clayton Kershaw did it for 18 seasons. I was just looking at this.
High school
you
senior.
know how many bad years Clayton Kershaw had in 18 years?
One?
And it
I don't
wasn't
even
that bad.
I was going to say, what was bad about it?
So I'll give it to you right now. So the one bad season he had was last year, and he only threw 30 innings. He got hurt, right? But of the other 17 seasons he's played, they're not just pretty good, they're extraordinarily good. And some of them are some of the best seasons in the history of baseball. So that's why I would give him the nod over Koufax. Koufax is a great choice, but Kershaw did it for a lot longer.
Okay, so here's a hard one. And it really depends on whether you value longevity or championship excellence.
Mm-hmm.
Better career, Trav, Clayton Kershaw or Madison Bumgarner?
Kershaw.
Yeah,
and I understand.
Even though
I understand
Bumgarner
the question.
was the best pitcher on 3 World Series teams.
Put it to you this way. It's way closer than the eye test might make you believe. You know what I mean? Like, if you looked at their baseball reference pages, it's not even close because Kershaw, much longer, much more, decorated pitcher over the course of his career. But what you talked about, he not only was he the best pitcher, he was the reason they won 2 of those World Series.
Yeah, by the way,
like
Kershaw,
he was the guy.
Kershaw won 100 more games in his career than Madison Bumgarner.
And by the way, Kershaw won 2 World Series.
Yeah.
It might get a third.
And you know what? The 2020 World Series, he went 2-0.
Yes.
In this argument, Trav, it's kind of like we're arguing Ricky Fowler against Brooks Koepka. Koepka just shows up for the majors. He's Bumgarner. And Kershaw's Ricky Fowler, who makes guaranteed $30 million every single year.
That's about right.
Yeah,
that's about right. Yeah. No, were you guys surprised at all? I mean, it's a little shocking that it's finally going to be over here in a matter of, it could be weeks, it could be a month or so, but just the finality of it all is
it's surprising. Yeah, I figured at the end of the postseason maybe we would hear it, but now he gets sort of a farewell. He gets to pitch a farewell game tomorrow night, and what he does in the postseason is a gigantic part of his legacy as well.
It's not really like him, though. Like this is a difference between me and Mace. I think you would very much like a retirement tour, a send-off, final show.
Absolutely would.
I would when I walk away, I would like to disappear into the fabric.
Yes.
But I always thought Kershaw was more like me. Like he didn't want that big.
Well, he didn't announce
thing.
it like at mid-season or at the beginning of the year. He
and
didn't
so
really
the Dodgers talked him into, hey, if you.
I have a theory.
Okay, what is it?
I have a theory. I think this is an attempt to light a fire.
Under the team?
It's not bad. If it is, it's not a bad idea.
I think this is one of these. They have not found their groove for 5 months. They have not been able to have that consistency that we've all been hoping for 5 months. And basically saying, fellas, this is it. This is my last shot at this. I'm calling it a day. I'm going to put it out there. Let's go get one more of these things.
Don't suck.
I don't think that's a far-fetched plan.
Don't suck.
Don't suck. Exactly.
By the way, I think this year is a testament to just what a great pitcher Clayton Kershaw has been. This year, with a fastball 89-90, he is 10-2 with an ERA of 3 and change. I mean, Travis, earlier this year, you and I were talking about Kershaw because his first couple of starts were rocky when he came back. We were like, I don't know. It may not. Yeah. And you know what? It's still there. He is pitching. He's not throwing. He's pitching, and he's pitching really well.
What did we call it, Travis? Guile?
He's got guile.
He's getting by on guile. Isn't that a good word? Guile.
Word. Yeah.
Never won in the Indy 500
guile
in a
and moxie.
Right.
What'd you say, John?
Am I allowed to feel, for lack of a better word, optimistic that Blake Snell was able to talk Dave Roberts into not taking him out?
That was awesome.
Well, I just think it's breaking news that we had a pitcher go 7 innings and no one died.
Yeah,
I mean, imagine that. Imagine having a player pitch 7 whole innings in a Major League Baseball game and everybody walked out of there in one piece. What a miracle.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
What a miracle.
Well, and I thought last night, as little bullpen as you can do. Right? You want to avoid the bullpen at all. Last night, Vesey was fine. Tanner Scott was still Tanner Scott. Gave up a hit and a walk in that 9th inning. But
my God.
I still think they are likely to use Tanner Scott in the first save situation of the postseason.
Just shut up.
Travis, do you agree?
Oh, God.
I want to disagree, but I think you might be right.
Oh, you guys are killing me.
Who's it going to be, John? That's the question. If it's not him, who is it? Is it Trinan? Which, maybe. Is it
Here's
Kopech?
What I would do. Here's what I would do.
Who is it?
I'm expecting Yamamoto to be starter in Game 1. Or it might be Shohei, but I'm expecting Yamamoto. If Shohei says, give me the ball, they kind of have to listen to him. But if it's Yamamoto and he goes 7 innings, I'm bringing Sheehan in off the bench to finish the game. I don't want to touch that bullpen unless I absolutely have to. I don't care that he hasn't been a reliever all year. I just give me the best guy.
I think that will be the plan if the regular way doesn't work right out of the gate. I think that is okay, we tried it one last time. We got to go in the other direction. I like your plan better. I hope that that's what they do, but I mean, how many times has Dave Roberts said that we brought these guys here to get these innings? They have a proven track record. These are the guys that need to perform if we're going to win the World Series. To just totally pull the ripcord right at the end, I think would be a surprise. I think they'll give it one. He did it again last night. I know it was a 5-run lead, but he still brought him in the 9th inning.
Can I not make the argument, though, that he has given them all season to show that they can handle that responsibility, and they have failed miserably?
Yes, you're right. 100%.
He owes them nothing other than money, which they have agreed to pay.
They owe him.
I would not
you're right, John.
put one of those dudes out there in the postseason unless I absolutely had to.
Okay, but here's the and I just so I'm clear, I agree with what you're saying. I wouldn't want to do it either, but they're going to have to do it. There is no way they aren't going to have to go in the bullpen at some point. There's no way that they're not going to have to get some outs from Tanner Scott or Blake Trinan or Alex Vezia or Banda or any of these guys. Dreyer. They're going to have to use these guys and to put them on ice for good. And now all of a sudden I have to have them. I don't know if that's a great plan. I mean, I still would do your plan, but that's why I think he's going to continue to use these guys in certain spots. I wouldn't be shocked if you saw some opening weirdness because they did it against the Phillies.
You think they do an opener, huh?
I don't know. They did it in Game 1 and with Sheehan, and all of a sudden Sheehan goes out there and gives up 1 hit and 7. I mean, they do weird stuff in the playoffs all the time.
I think, Trev, you said put him on ice and not use him. I'm not saying put him on ice. I'm saying, remember where you were in school and they had the fire extinguishers and it said, in case of emergency, break glass? I want that whole bullpen in a glass case. And if we get in an emergency, we can break the glass. But until then, it's all starters all the time.
Well, the one thing I'll say about the Dodgers front office is they are, you use the word guile. Guile means sly or cunning intelligence. Last year, they found a way to do it without any starters for the most part. This year, they got to figure out to do it, how to
without
do it
any
without
relievers.
any relievers. I mean, but they are clever, they are smart, and I trust that they're going to try to figure a way out.
So here's why an opener may be in the cards at some point. The innings at the back end of the game are more important than the innings at the front part of the game. We agree with that?
Yep.
Okay. So if I can try to sneak a reliever or two through the game in the first or the second inning and then bring in the hammer, right? And then bring in, and now I can ride Yamamoto or Snell or Glasnow or Ohtani or any of these guys. I can go through, 3 through 9 or 3 through 8 or whatever it is. That's why, and I guess now all of a sudden you're having guys in wildly different roles than they've been in.
Right.
But I'd rather them blow up the first inning than the 9th.
Okay. But using your plan, so you would try and steal a few outs with the bullpen. Why don't you just take actual gas, pour it on the base pads, and then throw a match in there?
But John, they're going to have to pitch at some point. You're
No,
not
they're
going to
not.
cover.
Yes, they
You're
are.
going to have to pitch 9 innings, basically every day for a month or close to every day for a month. You're not going to get through it with 6 guys. It's just not going to happen. You're going to have to use those guys.
Yeah, and by the way, the opener concept is interesting, although it failed the other night. The 2 lefties in that Philly lineup at the top of the lineup, and they went with Banda. They walked one and gave up the homer to Schwarber. What about Tanner Scott as an opener?
No.
What about Tanner Scott selling hot dogs up in the stand? Hey, DeMarco,
not that far.
If Buffalo blows out Miami tonight, does Mike McDaniel survive the weekend?
No, I don't think so. We were just talking about that. You have that long break. You got 11 days.
Right.
I mean, that's when you want to make that move. You name your interim coach. You give him a few meetings to get used to the football team and that leadership role. But if they get beat, get blown out, boat raced, absolutely. Have you seen enough? Because I have.
Yeah, I think they have too.
Yeah, I think they're done.
All right, the other thing I want to sneak in here before we get out of here is I threw out a name for a potential UCLA football coach today that I know is not going to be popular, but I would consider it. Urban Meyer. What do you guys think?
See, Travis and I have been arguing about this guy for about 2 years now. We don't like him. Is that fair?
I don't like it, but I'd hire him to coach my football team.
But he can coach and he can win.
You can't trust him. He's out hitting on girls in bars, but he can coach football.
Yes, he
but
can.
But at this point, I don't have any morals. I need someone that can turn this thing around.
Right. Absolutely.
Right.
And by the way, I don't know that anything he kicked a kicker, right? That was bad. He flamed out in Jacksonville.
He stuck his hands down that
really flamed out.
He did do the flirty thing at the bar while the team was flying home.
This is not a scientific way to measure things, but he's just a really kind of gross guy.
Right, but he can coach. He can coach. Yes. See what happens? We can look the other way when we're losing.
I equated it with hiring John Calipari. You know what? You do it because he wins.
Yeah.
You just take all the baggage.
Everywhere. It's not like he's had a success here. Everywhere he's gone.
Bowling Green, Utah, Florida, and Ohio State. Double-digit wins at all 4 schools.
Yep. Taking money from Tony Soprano.
Yeah, I will overlook a lot. I will overlook a lot. And I don't think he did anything that's like end of the world. Nothing.
Well, and what is
okay, hold on a second.
Would you like to go, DeMarco?
I mean, would you like to start at Aaron Hernandez?
I was just going to say Aaron Hernandez, the Pouncy brothers. There's a lot of stuff going on in Florida.
But how much did he know and when did he know it and all that stuff?
See what happens when you lose?
Hey, I wanted to mention we're on the road tomorrow. We're at Total Wine and More, 9527 West Pico Boulevard in Beverly Hills. So James Worthy's going to be out there. He likes to call me Dave Mason. Did you know that?
Dave Mason will be there.
Dave Mason?
He says, Dave.
All right.
Dave, welcome, Dave. So
Dave
we'll do
Ireland
that. And the Laker girls are going to be there. That's tomorrow.
Hey.
Total Wine and More, 9527 West Pico Boulevard, starting at noon. And the other thing we got, you know what else we got planned there?
What?